I think I get
nat ones.
Yeah, I don't get nat ones.
By the fact you lost.
Okay,
against,
no one
against
is safe
Dumby.
if you say I don't get nat ones. Don't do that.
Yes, jinx yourselves.
Just don't do that.
Die for my amusement.
Unless you only get to say that if you have the halfling lucky feat.
All right.
Die for Earth's amusement.
We'll do a little recap. You guys went to
D&D.
Yeah, last time on our awesome adventure, the ships blew up. You guys were looking for refuge. You guys killed the innkeeper at the Fuzaji Inn, fled north to the ruins.
I killed him.
Yeah,
murdered.
I was not intending
Cold
to do
blood.
that.
Moited.
He deserved it.
You just didn't like it. You annoy me. I'm gonna kill you now.
The power of murder hobos.
I'm not a murder hobo. I disclaim.
No, wait a minute. You started that.
No, it wasn't. If I didn't start it, they would have.
Mm-hmm,
Let's get back to the recap, boys.
Sorry.
And then you guys headed north to the ruins of Hithra, where you guys kind of found some refuge and discovered that it was one of the ruined temples or one of the ruins of the old empire here called Hithra. You guys met a strange woman who was masked. And she said, the kobolds had stolen her tiara. Very valuable. In exchange for the tiara, if you do recover it, she promised to give you her husband's sword. And she told you about the history of Rizu and the temptations that Rizu offered the old king and queen of these lands. One was given eternal beauty, and the other to be all powerful, or immortality. I'm sorry, the other one was immortality. And the wishes, of course, didn't turn out to be the greatest. And eventually their kingdoms turned into ruins, and apparently the man and the lamp of Rizu are in his tomb somewhere. And the man is too afraid to make the last wish. So, but you guys headed west into sort of the steppe mountains. For Canaan, they're kind of lush, because the druids have blessed this lands, and even though some of the architecture is ruinous, down to ruins, you guys have found some life here with the fire has been lit by maybe other adventurers or other monsters. Overlooks a valley. On the other end of the valley, we see an entrance over here to the ruined temple of Ina, the goddess of love. Of course, takes a step down the ladder and gets his foot into some trouble, and he almost gets sneak attacked by some rats. But of course, he does not. Anybody else want to say anything before we start?
Be careful.
I told you they were down there.
I should have actually used your perception roll, Kanan, because you did roll a natural 20, so they probably wouldn't have gotten a sneak attack. Anyways, right?
No, it's fine. That's why I'm yelling it. You weren't listening.
I told you.
We told you.
Do you think something like that's gonna deter from going down there?
Well, I figured you'd at least go down there and eat them, not get eaten by them.
It's around noon. And you guys have spent, basically all the morning prepping. Flip-Flop, of course, has his thing, but when a player is not here, they kind of just fade into the background, so I'll just move Flip-Flop back.
Into my meat sack.
And until he shows up. Is up first against the rats that have come in and scurried out of the cliffside. They drool, their fangs are hungry, their teeth chitter. Go ahead, want to roll some attacks? Did you guys see the buffs I gave to the weapons? The martial weapons?
I'm still waiting on GM, by the way, and Tailspire.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Let me invite you guys.
Oh, right. Tailspire.
If you don't want to use Tailspire, Zevin, you can just view it on the stream.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're saying about buffs to martial weapons.
Yeah, just buffs to general all weapon types. Basically, there's these things called weapon classifications, like spears. Or in the case of Kanan, who likes to use a longbow, right? Or a short bow.
Longbow, yeah.
Let's pull up longbows, for instance. I gave these really cool buffs. I can pull them up. Come on.
I gotta say, I really love how you buff stuff. Because
You like
it really
that?
helps. Oh, yeah.
Same here. I get to be more destructive.
This was kind of suggested by, I think this is something that, this was a concept that here is for, there is a buff called Distracting Shot that you can use Kanan, and there's one called Tricky Shot. I don't know how OP Tricky Shot is, but basically, once per short rest, you have these like abilities that you can do. Here comes...
Oh, I see. Yeah. Like in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I think if Baldur's Gate has it.
Yeah. Did you link it somewhere?
I just linked it in our Discord, buddy.
Okay.
So Tricky Shot, like you can use these abilities once per short rest for balance.
Okay. Okay.
Did you get it fixed, White?
Yeah, just got it fixed up. Sorry, guys.
Or we're getting full-blown meltdown time? I put you in the
Yeah,
initiative
3
count.
hours.
Let me. I'll tell me when you're ready for a Tailspire invite.
All right.
Casper.
I'm here. I'm
Yep,
I'm
I'm ready.
here.
Is up first against the rats.
I don't see any rats.
They're surrounded you. Double-click your character on the left-hand side to zoom into your character, and then you should be able to see these rats. You can also hit the tab key to view any monsters that are around you, or the
I
nameplates
just
of the
see,
monster.
I just see 2 rats on me, so I am going to just literally just swing with my meat cleaver.
Swing away.
Smash one of these rats. These annoying little pests.
Thank you, Umbral Goddess,
Ah, nah.
for that gifted sub. Pretty cool. Are you one of the players from our Sunday game? Cool. I don't know. Okay, you swing
That's a
and... Yeah, I think so. Let's take a look at the AC.
It's just a 9. It's a different.
So sometimes I roll in D&D Beyond, sometimes I roll in your D&D, just because I like the speed of your D&D, and also I kind of like the setup I got in there. They have an AC of 12. Is your turn over,
Well, I'm gonna activate rage.
Okay. I'll mark it on your sheet, right?
That miss pissed him off.
They have pack tactics, so when there's more of them around, they're just starving, basically, or just trying to attack any wild creature on the hillside. So that means I attack with advantage. They just have a +4 to attack. Plus they're flanking you, so I did roll a 17 + 2 with advantage for the first rat. I'm going to just tell you the total damage, then you can have it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just, to simplify it, I'm always telling you the total damage, and then you have it on your own, okay? That goes the same thing for you too, Zevin.
All right.
If you're raging, okay?
Yeah.
You're going to take 4 piercing damage, make a con save.
$18.
You passed. The second rat attacks you. 17, so that's a hit. I'll see if I get a critical. I don't. You take another 4 points of piercing damage, make another con save as the rats feverishly bite down into you with their like raby-like mouths. I'll roll that last attack. The last one misses. Kanan is up.
25.
You pass. Kanan is up.
Alrighty. There you go. I'll make 2 shots at the one. I don't know how to. Is there? Do you know the key to mark one or to?
You
highlight?
can hit the L key, or what we do for the players, I just hit the M key, and then you can kind of do like something like
okay.
this, like perfect right there. Cool.
Okay, I didn't know that showed everyone.
That actually, that's if you go to Tailspire, they actually have these things called like roadmaps or like features that the devs know about and they want to put, and one of them is marking.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So okay, you mark that one. Cool.
And I'll go ahead and make an attack on that. My bow.
Cool.
15. Does that hit?
Yeah. Roll some damage, buddy.
11 damage.
The arrows goes through. The rat lets out a giant rat lets out a blood curdling screech. The rat has got to be pretty big, Kanan. Like probably not that big, maybe like a foot. You know, it's
like they eat chickens. Like
exactly. Like they eat something like or try to. Do you want to do anything else, Kanan?
I'm gonna be good.
Okay, Min is up.
I'm gonna cast Bless on Kanan, and Zevin. So y'all get a buff.
Okay, you move to the edge of the cliff so you can see it. What's the range of Bless?
30.
So you can't bless because he's 50 feet away. You see that?
Okay. So then I'll, I didn't mention that. I thought I eyeballed it.
That's okay.
I'll get flip-flop then.
Okay. You want to do anything else?
I think I can only do one thing, so I should be good.
Zevin is up. Mark the bless on your sheet, right? As we go through the resources.
Okay, so I can't see anything right now. It's still being on.
Are you in Tailspire, or I haven't?
I am in.
You want me to invite you here, buddy? I'll summon you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to hit the summon button, guys. You guys should be able to jump in now. Zevin, you're near the edge of the cliff. You'd have to like walk down the ladder, and that would sort of be the end of your turn.
Okay.
Unless you want to kind of slide down real quick.
Yeah, I can slide down. I
Cool.
can just start with rage once that's done.
Yeah, you can rage up and then go down the cliff.
Yeah.
I have
Cool.
a question, DM. Would it
Yes.
be possible to, since is pretty tall, would it be possible for him just to land on so you can?
just fucking belly flop onto you.
Just jump on you.
Probably
actually
not
nice?
the smartest idea. It's like a 50-foot drop.
Yeah. Well, it is a good question though. If
Don't
Let the ball busting begin, guys.
don't do what Serth did. Just don't jump.
No,
I was just gonna ask,
don't.
do you still have your movement speed if you just fall? Is falling considered movement?
It is
Well,
not.
no, falling is not movement. So
Yeah, so you could just jump off and you'll still have your movement.
Are we going to swan dive off, Zevin? Or are we just going to go down the
No.
ladder? Okay.
No,
You do take half damage because you're
I
raging.
did bless you.
Yeah.
You do
Flip
take
flop is
half
up.
damage.
I'm just wearing my chiseled self. I don't have armor.
Well, when you rage too, you enter your beast form, right? So what do you look like?
Half lycanthrope, pretty much still with just. the
Bunch of shape
pants.
changers in this party.
Yeah.
He's a walking corgi.
Flip
You
flop.
keep
What do you want to do,
saying that,
bud?
No.
If we all say it enough, it'll
Dude,
just stop.
corgis
I'll
can
move
be
up to the-
massive, you know?
the edge, and I'll
They're
spray frost
fat.
off the side
Cool.
at one of the rats.
Awesome. You extend your finger out, and like a small ray of like cold energy streaks down past Also, we tried to figure out a tip yesterday. If you guys use your mobile phone, maybe it rolls faster. 21, that's a hit. Roll some damage.
It does. Can you also add me into the Tailspire as well, whenever you're ready?
Yep.
Cheers. That is 7 damage.
That's just enough to kill one of them. So only one is left. You're up.
What a frosty boy.
Oh, I'm gonna just use my meat cleaver. See if I can do it.
You have a battle axe, right?
Yeah.
That's a hit. Do some damage. As you swing down with a chop into the stone, sparks fly off as you almost cleave the rat in twine. It has 1 HP left. Oh, you have to add your rage damage, correct?
Yeah.
You kill it.
That's sweet.
The rat guts spill out. It leaves like a foul odor and is carried by like the wind of the valley. What do you guys do? This combat is over.
Oh god, the smell.
I'm gonna put my hand axe back on, or what, my shield back on my back, so my hand axe on my belt, and just kind of slide down those. Looks like that's a ladder.
Feel free to move your character.
It's a graceful little slide.
Plop.
Oh! Oh no!
We'll just move you
The
like
dog's
that.
face. The dog's
You can-
face got in the way.
One thing you can kind of do too is you can just go shift, and then it creates like a little. You click, you hold shift and hit click, and then it'll create like a ghost of your model where you want it to move. It'll instantly teleport that model to where you want to go, right?
In
It's a little
hindsight, I
trick
probably should have done that.
to move around kind of more difficult or three-dimensional terrain.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do?
I just basically tell
Oh.
her, don't eat the rat. I don't want you having rabies.
Yeah, it smells foul.
It's gonna make-
no one eat.
That's a new thing.
Holding appetite for meal to come.
Alright, then. Alright, so...
He's talking about the smorgasbord down there in the caves.
Let's get him. I'm hungry.
As he just jumps the rest of the way.
Rue moves down this. You guys move this down the steps. You guys want to move yourself down to here?
Yeah.
It's like the bottom of the valley.
Oh, good.
This map really kind of does it justice of the actual terrain. I'll move you guys down if that's what you guys want me to, unless you want to move yourself.
Got it.
A great hand grabs panics.
Why don't you guys try to move yourselves guys up to this stone here, which I'm using my flashlight on? Let me try to re-invite you there, Flip-Flop.
Yeah.
What the
There you
hell
go.
happened to Ur?
I just hit the
Lost
summon.
Connection to the
Attempt
board.
reconnect
Yeah,
now.
lost. Yeah, same.
There you go.
Love it.
A little bit of some glitch in the matrix.
Technical difficulties.
Well,
You
I'm going
blinked
to try to
in.
re-invite you guys again, so...
I'm already in.
Okay.
Or maybe I'm not in. I don't know. I can move my character. I don't see my icon though. I don't know.
It seems that it's
Weird.
just me, Cannon, and
Yep,
DM.
I tried to re-summon everybody back, but don't know if people are just reconnecting
There we
in.
go.
They were
I
talking
have to
about
restart
this
the game.
issue with the...
Might just restart it.
Okay, you guys go ahead and restart it.
Oh,
Guys,
no.
so
Otherwise,
to
we could
that
just
issue.
We can just do Theater of the Mind too, guys, for the most part, and you guys can just view it on stream if you need to.
That's true.
And I'll just, like Matt Mercer, he just moves all the players and models, guys.
I need to adjust the light. There we go. Now I look more centered.
You're, Kanan, you're in like this big valley here, and if you look around, it's like massive. You know, there's a massive valley in between these like tabletop mountains. The valley itself is like dried out. There's like a worn path. The steps are ancient. They go up to like the very top of, you know, this mountain, hundreds of feet. And ahead, you see with your wolf eyes, you see a toppled over statue.
Do I recognize that the statue depicts anyone or like maybe a history check to see if I recognize a person or if I don't know.
Yeah,
if I
history or
would.
religion.
I have proficiency in history. 17, not bad.
You see, like, it's hard to tell from this distance, but it's like a statue of a woman. But she's almost with no clothes, but her face has been scratched off of stone. It's not like, it's kind of like grayish marble, I want to say. You can see the veins of it, and you can barely see the ruined statue over here that's of this wall. What do you guys
Yeah.
do?
I throw my hand axe at the statue.
My first thought is that this might be like a statue of the woman at that sent us here. I'm gonna leave Tailspire and come back.
Ur wants to just walk in. just
Can
heading
you
towards the
invite me
entrance.
into Tailspire as?
Yep.
I was thinking perhaps the this lady that sent us on this quest to find this tiara, she herself said that she was cursed with eternal beauty. The only sort of eternal beauty might be that turned to stone.
A lot of character.
I like that idea.
I would
Yeah.
think she and the same woman who came to us gained that eternal beauty, and that's her spirit. She could be a wraith or something.
Nah, she seemed pretty much there.
Yeah, her hair was.
There was just something
unnaturally
wrong with her while she was actually physically present.
Didn't she promise Dunby? It's like if we do get the tiara, like he gets to see her face. Wasn't that the second requirement?
God, this is kind of feeling like a Medusa.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's go into this temple.
Anyone have a
Yeah, free
shield
treasure.
that's awfully polished?
I mean, it's not really polished, but I do have a shield.
And you have my axe.
Does it have a mirror
my
finish?
teeth.
Do any of these things have a mirror finish?
And,
I actually have a mirror, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
I mean, give me some alcohol, give me some fire, and I could like brandish it.
Yeah, I got a little steel mirror.
That's awesome.
Can you invite me back to the thing? I left and came back to try and reset it. Thank you.
Min, your sandy blonde hair blows in the mountain valley's wind.
Is it unusual wind? Does it feel cold?
Make a nature check.
Oh, 14. Not that bad.
The wind must just funnel through here.
All right. Well, are
So
we going
close,
in,
so
or are
near
we...
to the coast almost. You know, it's a day's travel, but the winds must travel west into the mountains here. It's hard for them to escape.
God. Does anyone have
Foreshadowing
like
question mark?
Does anyone have a coat? God damn it.
It's not that cold. I mean, it's just the ocean wind that just continues into the mountain.
I have a lace shirt. You guys have actual clothes.
What are you
Don't
talking about?
hear
Earth doesn't
that.
have shit.
Can
I'll
I,
just flick my hand to the side and press to digitate some warmth on Evan.
Just with my seeing this area is not like a flood valley, is it? It's like it's bone dry.
Yeah, it's strange. Like up top, it's pretty lush, but down here, the temperate, like the invading sands of the Grand Desert, are slowly creeping in.
Okay.
Maybe into
Well,
the
if we're
valley.
gonna-
Wind flows.
If we're all just gonna stand around, can we stand around up
Earth
top?
Earth's being patient. He's gonna walk into towards the
Yeah,
entrance.
let's go.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, we
send
might
them
we
in.
might as well make forward. We're already here.
Okay, 1 second.
God
As
damn
moves
battery
up to, I think there's a doorway here. You see this door?
Yeah.
Starts to move up to the door. Of course, someone is calling me.
Oh no, the battle music has started.
A Tarax pieced through a door.
Taraxes are my boy. I wouldn't mind dying to a Tarax.
I ended up
They're
buying a
big puppies.
minivan today, so we're trading in my minivan for a minivan. So I think there was another dealer calling me up.
Ooh, which one you getting?
I just got a used one. Nothing special.
I need a new car. I hate mine.
I got it for
A
the
lot.
business, for my business, so I can transport stuff around.
For the family business.
Let me
not
see if
the
I can
caravan.
describe this a little bit more for you guys, as we're kind of doing a dungeon thing here, right?
Yeah.
This is like a small courtyard.
Earth wants to push in.
Yeah.
Some window.
Steps onto a trap. And I think this guy put in the traps. But I'm not sure. I'm too afraid to delete it. Falls 10 feet and takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Hold on. I got danger
No.
sense.
There's no save, man. You just stepped right onto it. Let me take a look.
So I don't grab onto the walls, claws, anything like that.
Can you
No.
even fit?
You fall right through, and you just straight up take the damage. I don't
This
see
is
a
why
saving
ranged
throw for this.
characters always live the longest.
Unfortunately, it's just like your heavy body steps onto it, and you try to slow yourself down, but you fall right down into... You hear the mechanisms of it. You hear the clinking and clanking of things.
Does it close above him?
Falls onto a couple skeletons. And one giant rat down there feasting on them. First of all, takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage. I'll roll it up.
How can you be the most like self-aware person on the team and also
Let me
be
turn
the
on the
one
clock
to
to
fall?
add about 10 minutes.
Because Earth's the most impatient on the team.
Yeah.
There's a cave full of meat there.
You take 5 bludgeoning damage. It's
Alright.
not halved.
Yeah, no rage right now.
I have been sent to the space between boards. Oh, great. Bug. Sorry, Tailspire has failed to connect correctly.
We're in limbo.
That's okay.
Oh
We've
god.
Theater
entered
of the mind.
limbo. Yeah, we can do Theater of the Mind. It's a lot cooler, though. We actually...
It's just one giant rat.
I know. They were
If
so hard to
Tailspire
do.
would actually get their budget together and get the fucking boards working.
Well,
Oh
they
no,
better
wait,
get their budget
Tailspire just
together.
crashed on my screen?
Did it crash for you guys?
I'm
I'm
here
still
right
here.
now.
I got sent to the Shadow Realm, man.
The shadow fell.
Tailspire EXE is
Everybody
not
rolls
responding.
initiative.
Goddamn.
I'm just going to roll for the rat, and if whoever's above that, then we'll just rotate around.
Who is the rat?
Roll for
Got a
initiative.
decent number.
Hold on here, guys. Let me try this again.
Okay.
Alright, hopefully. Hey, that's pretty good.
Okay, what did Flip Flop get?
I got a 10.
Tannen?
Do you want me
I
to be
got
rolling
an 8.
initiative for my
Nope.
familiar as well?
No.
Oh, snap.
Min?
14.
12.
Zevin?
14.
The bless has come down, the rages have come down. I think I might have to restart Tailspire, guys.
Yeah.
I think I got hit with the same error that you guys got hit a second ago. Let me just go to main menu and see if I can just reload it.
Wait, so I was the only one who actually got it? Who stopped working entirely?
Yeah.
I think they're
Oh,
just
damn.
having some server issues. This sucks.
Mine's still working.
I'm gonna have to re-invite you guys to the board. Give me a second.
Well,
There we go.
I'll just go ahead and back out and come back in.
Well, no, I'm back in now, guys. So somehow you guys are all here too. Weird.
Yep.
Oh, I just backed out just to make sure no other issues are going to happen on my end.
Okay. Well, tell me if you need a re-invite. We'll do it after this little fight. I
Okay.
guess
need
it's sort
one.
of just between and this guy. I'll roll the dex save right here. I roll a 7 with this. As the rat is as surprised as you are, of jumping down in here. Min is up.
Ugh, should be down.
how far is he again?
He's 10 feet down in the pit.
10 feet
Oh,
down?
10 feet.
Mm,
He took
Skeletons
damage.
are down there. You've triggered a trap.
darn. Yeah, only thing I can. I mean, oh, I have to touch him for that.
Don't worry about it.
10
Okay.
seconds, Min.
Okay. Are you sure? I'm gonna just take out my axe and hold a sword and not sword, my axe
Zevin's
and my
up.
shield.
Right now, don't worry about it.
Alright.
What the
Oh,
fuck
I
is
didn't. I needed to be re-invited, but
It's okay. I'll re-invite you guys after this little fight.
Alright. So I don't really have. I have a javelin, so I guess I can just throw one.
You want to throw it past her? Roll it up.
Alright.
Is this the lightning javelin?
No. I have a normal javelin.
Don't roll a 1.
Now,
You've been warned.
now, just let you know, this is not going to hurt. Hopefully.
Unfortunately, does not hit as the javelin strikes into the side. Is up.
Well, is going to use rage. He sees a big, thick meat right there.
You attack with disadvantage as
Use
you're
rage.
tight in this tight space, kind of as you've fallen down, and to swing your arms around is kind of difficult.
All right.
You attack with disadvantage.
Don't eat it.
Is
What are you gonna do, bud?
Just unarmed strike, step on it. Like,
Step
Step
on
You
the
do that?
giant rat.
well,
Wanna
Earth's
squish
gonna
it?
go on all fours and going to sink his teeth into him.
Okay, roll it up.
Yo, the rabies.
I don't think that hits.
That does not hit, unfortunately. Flip Flop is up.
I'll just look over the side and try to ray of frost the whole area. Down
It's
there.
pretty difficult. I'm going to say it's under 3/4 cover because Ur is like blocking it really with his big body.
I'll still give it a go.
Sure. As it's scurrying around, maybe you get a good shot at it.
That's a 24.
That is a hit.
Oh god.
Roll to hit. Roll damage, I mean.
That is an 8 max damage.
You see skillfully flip-flop, beam down. How do you kill it?
Just this blue stream shoots out of my fingers and sort of like dodges around and goes through his legs and then hits it and then smashes it up against the side.
I thought
And
this
it
rat
just-
was larger than that.
It
Yeah.
just squeaks as it dies.
Awesome. What do you guys do?
You gonna come out of that hole?
Yeah,
How
you
big
could just
is-
stick your arms up and like pull yourself
How
up.
big is the cavern on the
10-foot fall.
room?
The hole's 10 foot and you're like 9 foot, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm 9'1". Yeah, I'm wondering how the hell did I take 5 bludgeoning damage? It's kind of like I just slightly tripped. Alright.
Hey, can you get my
Well, you still
javelin while you're down there?
Fell 10 feet, so.
That's true.
Can I just like step onto and then like try to open this door while still under there?
He just fell down a hole, and you're not gonna also check the door for traps? Maybe might be worth. And
Okay, I'll
we
move
had
foot.
in
I'm going to move
I mean,
flip.
I'll just hang out back here.
There's like a little way you can go around it. I'm going to say the pit is like right here where pretty much Ur is at. And there's probably like a small little catwalk almost like you can avoid the trap with,
Actually,
right? Flip flop.
As I go to reach, I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna mage hand.
Well, you'd have to step back this way, right? And then you
Yeah.
take the mage hand, you open the door.
Cool.
Ur climbs out, I'm assuming.
Yeah, and got the javelin too.
Thank you, mate.
The toothpick.
The door opens, and you see it descend down into darkness. Who's going in first?
Obviously, Ur.
Can you even fit in there? Can you fit through the front door?
Go halfway.
Do we have lights?
I don't
dark
know.
in there.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna ask who has dark vision, who doesn't.
I
I
do.
I don't.
Ur doesn't.
Guess
So
I'm
I think
going
the-
in. Let's go.
I
You
think
can't go in
the
first.
People, yeah, the people with dark vision. So I've got dark vision, so I might stay on the tail end.
Should we buddy
And
up?
then someone leading with dark vision, and those that don't are in the middle.
It's dark.
All right.
So if you have if you have dark vision, I add a torch to you. If you light a torch, it's in one of your hands, right? So one of your free hands is occupied, but now you have a torch.
Ah, sweet.
Does anyone have a means to create light?
I mean, I can.
no.
Are there any sticks laying around? Like,
No.
The sticks are upstairs. All right, we're going in then.
The sticks
Hey,
are
man,
upstairs,
I can make you a
Kanan.
good brew.
The sticks are upstairs. You can go into the woods up there where the trees are at. You want to go get some?
Could I just send my hawk up there to grab like a, fairly large stick to bring back down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Didn't you guys take one of the torches, like the lanterns from the ruins?
No.
No.
No, we didn't take it.
No, they turned them all off. Is what they did.
Yeah.
What are we
Turn the lights off. Save electricity.
Could have hold
Exactly.
Could have hold a lantern. In,
You see the hawk come back down. It has a large stick enough to probably wrap some cloth around. Dip it and douse it in some oil. Enough to last an hour.
I think I bought oil.
I got a little bit of oil on me. And
You think
Kanan
you bought
has oil.
or do you know you bought oil?
Kanan, you
I had to
had
double
oil.
check my pack.
You had oil from the inn. You stole it from the innkeep.
I didn't know I stole it.
So you think
We
you
robbed
managed
this
it.
man blind.
Did you want me to
killed
use the
him,
right
scared
adjective,
off his
Kanan?
wife.
Murder hobo it?
I didn't murder hobo nobody. I took the initiative. Okay.
That's
Which
gonna
Which
be
which
murder
every,
killed
hobo.
people.
That
He
sounds
was
like
okay.
a murder hobo.
Do we want to
This
have
is
a
what
conversation?
every murder hobo says. I took the initiative to murder.
This is
He
like
was
high
trapped
school
in a
firing.
room by a giant crocodile man. He was yelling out the window. What do you think was gonna happen?
And you shot an arrow and started a war.
We didn't start a war. The war's been
Those
going
were
on.
guards from the city. We're 2 wanted slaves. 3 if you call men.
Yeah, and you don't think that
And
innkeeper
you
would have...
just and the woman escaped, alerting the army. Hey, look, the guys you've been looking for is that way.
We'll be
One of them was a
fine.
werewolf. He shot first.
They don't know I was a werewolf.
And plus,
I haven't
you can
transformed in at
tell
least
he
2
had-
days.
You can tell he has fleas.
He's gonna please.
I start scratching.
Scoop by the ears.
who knows? She might come
so-
back and actually attack you.
I mean, anyone, she's going after who ate the innkeep. Alive!
But you started this. The Inky's death is the percussion of your actions.
Alright.
Let's go.
Alright.
Let's go in.
Let's go
Is
in.
Winky officially dead? Alright, yeah, we could, with the
Where
stick,
did we leave Winky?
I'll use some rope and we'll wrap it around and then cut it off and I'll smother it in oil.
Okay, you
Yeah,
like the
that's
torch? So
Yeah,
one of Kanan's free hands now has a torch, correct?
I was gonna have someone else carry it actually, because
Just carry
it.
I use a
I
bow.
can.
Alright, I give her. Here you go.
So I use the torch
Yeah.
effect onto Min, just to kind of help us out.
Yeah,
Who goes in
and Winky's
first?
gonna be. I'll do it.
I will.
Oh, okay.
Min's going in
Look for
first?
traps.
Or is...
Look,
I'm not. What's your AC, Seven?
My AC is god dang 16. What's yours?
Oh, I have a higher one. 18. Let's go.
Oh,
I'm first.
19.
I'm
Oh,
walking
yeah.
in with my
Give-
shield
no,
and a
no,
light,
give-
man. Let's
hold
go.
on. Give it to I can still use my weapon with one hand.
Okay, fair enough.
I
I'll
can
give it to
too.
But when you rage it,
But,
you have to use your
don't
claw.
you have,
Oh,
um,
right, true.
But you
that
have
is
dark
true.
vision anyway, so like I
No,
thought the
he's a
idea
her.
was-
No, or doesn't.
Oh, okay.
It's been about a minute, guys, and the trap door resets.
Oh,
Oh,
god dang.
can I like throw a rock on it just to set it off again?
Can just step on
It's
it?
not
just
a,
like-
you try to
one-
go and like scavenge a small stone. You throw it on there. It seems to be not enough weight.
It's gonna put
Can
one
I-
foot on it, just to put like some weight on it.
You like
Don't
step
step
on it a
on
little
this.
bit,
Yeah, just to trigger it.
You just like step your foot onto it, kind of tap in. Yeah, you set it off again. It just quickly falls through. And your foot, you like as you step onto it, you like, kind of sprained your foot a little bit. You know, get tripped in this
Seriously?
trap. Yeah, man.
I only stepped on it lightly. I'm not putting like all my weight.
Well, I mean,
into
from
that.
before. I'm actually falling into it.
In the fall.
As
Yeah,
I
like
just tell
one of
as I
the
just tell the
bones
group,
down the
it's like,
bottom,
hey,
like
can I
stuck through it, like.
can I reenact a moment from a movie? And
Do it
just
if you
try
want.
And just kick Kanan into the freaking.
Why me?
This is Sparta moment.
Yes.
Hilarious.
Do it.
Cool. Who's going in first, guys?
Min wants to do it. I'll let
I'm,
you do it.
I'm gonna go in first. I have the torch.
So has the torch.
Yeah, since I can use my weapon with one hand.
Okay. It's pretty tight to get through this door. So anytime you move through like 5-foot spaces or hallways or anything, it's kind of like disadvantage. It also takes double movement. Correct?
That's fine. Yeah.
You see like steps over the pit trap. He's pretty like skillful. I mean, he's a pretty big guy. He like lunges forward and like slithers his way through. I'll move your character. I'll describe what sees as. So you just lit your own torch, or did
I
you
just-
take Min's torch?
I took Min's torch.
Okay, so then what I do is I add the torch effect to you, and then I remove it from Min.
Can you add the torch effect to me for my dark vision, please?
Yes, you can also right-click it yourself, and I think you can do it yourself.
Oh, cool.
So I'm just going to move in and tell you what you see there, in this room. The circular area is cobbled with cracked granite, upon it which sprawls the bodies of 4 goblins, apparently slain in combat. One stands with its back against the western wall, the spear that killed it still skewering it and holding it upright. 3 wooden doors lead from this area. A hollow tower of loose masonry reaches 30 feet high into the air, but intervening floors of stairs are gone except for a couple of crumbled ledges. So, just to kind of introduce this idea of the dungeon, this dungeon, all the rooms are shown. Because this is like the first time we're doing it together, guys. In the future dungeons, all the other rooms are hidden. They're considered hidden rooms. So this is sort of like the easy mode dungeon. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna tell him it's clear.
I'll go in.
Okay, you guys step away. You guys go across like the catwalk around the trap that triggered, and you guys can move your characters in if you want.
Surprised I didn't get stuck in that 10-foot little pit.
It was pretty tight, but you were able to crawl your way out.
Kanan,
I mean,
where are
on the
you
way
going?
down.
Yeah, trying to move my character.
Yeah.
I got it. There you go. This will work.
Remember, you can do
I know, I got
to
it.
make it go. Okay.
Bam.
So I think there's a few doors in here. I'm trying to use my flashlight to show. There's one door here. There's also another door here. And the third door is back behind here. So that was the 3 doors.
All right.
Do we toss a coin to see which way we go?
We should split up, gang.
You know what? I'm actually all for that. Let's do it.
No.
No, we're not splitting up. We're staying.
So
together.
there are 3 goblins in here.
3 dead goblins.
Okay. I would like to 1 see if they have arrows, and 2 maybe like try and do an inspection on because you said it was a spear that killed him. I was just gonna see if there's like any footprints or anything like judging that I could judge the size of the creature or anything like that.
You want to make an investigation roll?
Sure.
Can I help him with that? Give him my proficiency.
Yeah, when you guys want to help someone with something, describe
I
what
rolled
you
a
do.
nat 20.
Yeah, but describe what you want to do first, and then if you need to clarify it further, you can say like, be more narrative about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna go up with him and start inspecting sort of mainly the goblins themselves, not so much the tracks, as I'm not very good with survival sort of stuff.
Let's see. As I yell to the
Bird's
group.
got a mutter as he's looking at the goblins. More traps.
Investigation
Oh, yeah.
reveals to you, Kanan, that the 4 goblins have been dead for quite a while. The rats have gnawed at them. The bodies have been looted already.
Dang.
What else do? You see one of the goblins, a spear, goes through it. It's been dead and pinned against the wall.
Free
Does
spear?
it look? So we were coming here to fight
Kobolds.
kobolds. This doesn't look like a spear a kobolds could throw, does it? Enough.
Do you
with
pull
enough
out the
strength?
spear?
No, I'm just looking at the length of it and the fact that it has penetrated a stone wall.
You rolled a natural 20, so the answer is you kind of were fighting some of the kobolds before and trying to see if there's tribal feathers and things on the spear tip. It's difficult to tell as you try to you don't want to pull the spear out, I guess, and you're trying to look around the dead goblin's body, right?
Yeah.
And you try to see, make a perception roll.
12.
I'm going to say it passes. You do see the feathers of the spear, and it appears to be kobold in origin.
Looks like kobolds killed these goblins.
Can pull the spears out?
Goes over and pulls the spear out. Kanan, right in front of you see the goblin that's slouched down just suddenly just collapses forward as its corpse has no energy left or life in it. So now stows away his meat cleaver and takes out the spear since one of his hands has a torch, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So the spear for you is kind of tiny, but again, we just have you as a medium-sized thing, right? So,
Congratulations, you got a new toothpick.
you guys see something written in Draconic that was covering it as the spear is now removed. You see something in Draconic that was written that apparently the body of the goblin was covered. Does anybody read Draconic?
Does.
Anyone else?
Can read?
Can read.
Can read.
He's not good with common, but he is pretty decent in Draconic.
He keeps adding more to his repertoire, apparently.
I'm trying to get better at whispering you guys information. So I didn't do that through Discord. I've just whispered what it says.
Debris. No understand.
What?
Eh?
Debris.
Oh, we'll
Cypress?
figure it out when we get there.
Maybe it's the name of somebody. All right. What door are we going through?
Eeny, meeny, miny, left one.
All right. Check for traps. Don't fall in a big hole or get stabbed by a spear that says Cypress.
I'm gonna mage hand the door open.
Which one?
So, the left one. So hearing Zevin just say the left one, I'm just gonna reach out with the mage hand and open it up.
No, my phone died.
We killed
Shadow
7
fellas.
now. The shadows have taken him.
The darkness has taken 7.
Ah!
Don't worry, 7. I'll make it quick and I'll make it extremely painful.
Wait, hold up. Don't you mean painless?
No.
Oh, this actually fits perfectly for being in a
The door
cave.
opens
No light.
as you slowly open it up with your mage hand, revealing a room which is you can see into. It's difficult to see from the angle you're at. You can move your character if you want to, Flip.
Can I send my hawk in first?
Sure.
Just to relay any information like.
You kind
Yeah,
of want
the
to do a little bit of scouting
information
here.
first.
Yeah, sure.
Let me see if I can actually pull out an eagle or something, right? What's the name of the hawk?
Yep. Flapjack. It's all just gonna be Flapjack.
Okay.
Just to keep things simple. I'll come up with new names if they're land animals.
And then we can eat those for lunch.
No, they just vanish.
Yeah, you
We
can't
had
really
like
eat
an
it.
owl or something. I know we had an owl, but they don't even have
He-
an eagle in here, man. So I'm just going to use the owl figure for you, buddy.
Yeah, that's all good.
I don't want to turn it into a flying one because it might bug it.
Yeah, that's okay.
You send an owl. It has dark vision, correct? As a hawk.
Hawks don't.
No, I don't think
Just
so.
has advantage on perception. So you send it into the room.
Advantage on perception.
It's dark in here, so effectively the hawk is blind.
Could we could we give the hawk the torch?
No, it's a bad idea. We have one torch. What if it dies in there?
The hawk comes back and
the
flies to
torch will
you.
be on the floor.
Wants to like literally tap 7 on the top of his head.
Yes.
Won't go that way. Follow 7.
All right, let's do it then.
Where are we going, Zeb?
We're going in.
No, we're
Check.
going the other way. The other way.
Oh, the other way. Oh, okay.
Points to the other door.
Okay. That.
Earth's got.
Open the door up, 7. You can right-click the door and hit open. You open the door, it leads to a hallway.
All right.
Inspect the stone. Make sure there's no panels or traps or anything.
Don't worry. We dwarves know what we're doing.
Yeah.
As Evan steps forward, he's looking at the stonemason. Dwarves have always had a knack for stonework, being from dwelling and deeping and living in the mountains. Why don't you roll a history check, Zevin, with advantage?
Ah, nice. All right.
Because this is about like the stonework and the masonry of this type of stuff, right? Yeah, history with advantage, even though it's probably -3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dwarven feature though, bud. You can also just right-click. That's a 1 in the first roll.
Oh my.
Zevin probably hunting many things
Oh my
in the
God! You're a
mountains.
failure for a dwarf. You're an elf.
It went from a nat 20 to an 8.
Unfortunately, there's just not a lot you can glean from the stonework. Where do you go? You see a couple doors here, right? One to the right and one to the left. And then, of course, one straight ahead.
Let's see here. I guess...
Everybody else's, their models are in the other room unless they move their models.
Well, we're gonna have to stick together if they're the
Unless
ones
you guys
taking
want to just tell me
initiative.
you're sticking together and we just move Zevin and then I'll just move you guys later. You guys want to have a
If we're gonna
particular marching
split-
order?
It's the
I'll
leftover.
Get in
stick
there,
to
you
the
big
back
dumb
no matter what.
crocodile.
So, what's the
He
marching
doesn't
order,
feel
guys?
like it.
I'll be near the back, probably.
Okay.
I'll be in the middle.
Urs follows suit behind us.
So I'm putting Min right there, kind of behind Zevin. Where's Casper going to
Behind
be at?
her.
Casper's going to be right at the back. So
Or
feel like
so
Eric's
Kanan also
somewhere in
wants
the
to be at the
middle.
back too?
Yeah, I'd be at the back. I'll probably be in front of Cass though.
Okay, so Casper's at the very far back, correct?
Yep.
Okay, and then Min is behind. So Ur's up next, then Min. And then, like I set it up like this, guys, right?
Usually it occurs-
Sorry, go ahead, Kanan.
I was gonna say it occurs to me one person should probably go into a room at a time. Make sure to set off the trap so if a trap is set off, we don't all get hit by it.
What do you think I'm here for?
Yeah, I'm
No,
just
that's
saying
Evan's
that.
job.
I'm just pointing that out. So for future reference, one person before it goes in to inspect first. All right, let's
All
go.
right. I'll open this door to my left.
Okay.
Here comes up an explosion.
It appears to be. See, a stone relief carved door sealing this chamber portrays a dragon-like fish swimming. This 10-foot square chamber is hewn from stone. It contains an upright keg fashioned of rusted iron. Rusted pipes from a keg in the floor.
Can I inspect it?
Yeah, roll an investigation roll.
Couldn't we leave it to someone who has a proficient with that?
He also has a -3, doesn't he?
Roll an investigation roll, Zevin.
I think he's just excited because it's a keg.
Yeah, probably.
Oh god.
10.
Alcohol.
You hear the sound of like sloshing liquid coming from inside.
Dwarf instincts are just raging right now.
Like something is moving, and like you hear the pipes are moving.
Guys,
You
guys,
touch
guys.
and feel the barrel. It's like a little cold.
Oh my gosh, I might have found some draconic ale.
Don't trust the ale. You don't know what that is, don't put it in your mouth.
This is the first room, and we've already know that there are kobolds living here. I don't there's probably a reason it hasn't been touched.
You're right. It must be their storage. It must be their storage of ale.
All right, if you're gonna hurt yourself and drink it or open it, do it.
Just
Just get it over. Shut the door first and yell if you die.
Yell if you die.
What's Flip Flop
Man,
trying to do?
where's your sense of adventure? God damn.
I'm not
I
an
only have
adventurer.
so many
I'm
healing
here.
spells.
I am compelled to be here.
I can only heal so many times, so be careful of what you do.
I'm gonna take my cup inside my brewer's supply, and I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna grab a cup, and I'm gonna taste it.
Gonna try to tap the keg?
Yes.
You stick like a little tapper in there?
I'm gonna prop myself up like an inch off the ground.
Earth's gonna take 2 steps back.
Why don't you just shut the door off?
You try to take a step back, you bump right into Min.
Good enough.
I guess I'm moving backwards.
He just steps on you full force.
Flip Flop, I know you're trying to click stuff. Oh, you want to shut that door behind you? Okay.
Oh, I wasn't clicking anything.
Now you're trapped in here
I
with
see
me.
the pop-up coming up for me, Flip Flop, so you're right-clicking something.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so Zevin sticks his thing in there. The top of the keg explodes, and a creature flies out, being disturbed.
Oh shit.
I'll describe what it looks like.
Oh God,
fuck.
It looks like it's something like it's tiny. It has wings, Evan, but it's like looks like it's made of like ice crystals. It's kind of hard to tell as it immediately attacks you. We'll roll initiative.
You broke my house.
Is it a little dragon?
No.
Not for long.
Let's change up. I had the wind ambience going on. We need to change this ambience up.
Hey, what is that?
There we
Is that
go.
what it looks like? It's very small.
Okay.
Fairy?
Before yeah, so
Kill it!
I will roll initiative. Oh, give me a second. I have to
That
set
game's
up
really
the.
hard.
So yeah, let me roll initiative real quick. I roll a 4. So who beat a 4? So let's go from top to bottom here, and we'll just program it in. I'll put this guy in here.
19.
So got a 19.
Yeah.
Okay. Who got higher than a 19? Or lower than a 19?
I got a 12.
17.
17. Min's up next. Who's after that? Looks like Zevin.
Flip flop got 18.
I was muted.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. Here you.
I was
So-
18. Yeah.
So flip flop is here. And then
I think then it's me and then 7.
okay. Is up.
Er's going to walk up to the. Oh, you big stupid crocodile. Er's gonna walk up, ask 7, need help.
To be honest, I feel like we should talk this out.
Flip flops up.
Cool. I'm gonna move up to the door. So.
Okay. I'll move your character there. What do you do?
Oh, yeah, cheers. Yeah. You said it's made out of like icy crystal, so does it look like cold or anything like that?
The cold, like the air around it begins to freeze almost. Like there's a fog coming off of it.
I don't know. I feel like we can maybe talk to this thing.
Min is up.
She's just gonna sigh, get her shield ready, and watch carefully in case we need.
You just look
Like-
behind you. It's like kind of dark, you know, because nobody else has a torch and stuff. Kanan is up.
I'll take a crouch and I'll ready in action for if something comes out and attacks us.
Zevin's
You're
up.
not a murder hobo.
I'm not a murder hobo. We're in a dungeon with monsters. We saw a dead goblin outcry.
Yeah, let's keep him away from the fairy.
Zevin is up.
I'm gonna try.
If it attacks, that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to talk to it, reason with it.
What do you say?
See that we mean no harm.
Oh wait, I actually speak Sylvan.
Yes. Yes.
We don't know it's a fairy.
What do you try to say to it? Zevin.
Hello there, young one.
In common?
Yeah, in common.
Sure. You say hello, there, young one.
Hello there, young one.
It could be older
I
than
am
you.
sorry and I apologize for disturbing your home. Or I did not even know it was home.
It like kind of responds to you, and it's up on its turn. It attacks Zevin.
Ah,
Did I hear that noise from my location?
Yeah, it says a special language. I don't think anybody speaks it.
Okay.
no one speaks Sylvan.
It's
No one speaks
Ur.
Aquan.
No, that was the odd
No.
one.
I don't think that would.
I'm going to give advantage. It breathes out some cold air in a 15-foot cone.
Oh yes, I'm the murder hobo here, and I'm readying an action, and I'm a bad person for that.
Yeah.
Look and behold, what I
You
was
are.
right.
So it hits you guys, right? It hits. It hit. You get advantage on the save, Casper, because I kind of moved you into an advantageous position around the corner there. But is just too
sure.
big, and Zevin, of course. So you guys have to make deck saves.
I'm just in
Alright.
I'm just in the brush of it.
Yeah, you eat the full brunt of it. Make a deck save for half.
13.
Deck save for half damage.
got a
13.
You pass. So that means you take half damage. The
Wait,
DC
13
is
pass?
the DC is 10, guys.
Oh, good. Wait, what was the
Did
damage?
you guys roll? Otherwise, I'm just
Yeah.
okay. So you guys all
Yeah.
pass. You take half damage. You guys take 2 cold damage.
2?
Is up.
Is pissed, and he's going to try to jab this thing with the spear. Oh, wait a minute.
It's pretty. You can't really even get through the 5-foot door. If you do and try to jab it, it's like at disadvantage, right?
Just pull him out.
Look
and
at how
shut the
tight it
door.
is.
Just pull it.
You know what?
Yeah, pull him out. Shut the door.
I'm gonna grab Zevin by the head,
I'll be right
like a
back.
child, and I'm dragging the boy
By the
out.
scruff of the neck, like.
I don't think you drag someone out like a child by grabbing their head.
Okay, you grabbed
I-
Zevin out successfully. Unless Zevin resists it, he can get grabbed by another player. I like that.
I don't
So I'm going to put Zevin right here, okay?
I'm grabbing Zevin. I'm putting Zevin under my arm like a handbag.
Do you shut the door?
Yep.
Okay. That's your object interaction. Flip-flop is up.
I'm trying to close it. I can't.
I already did for you, buddy. Flip-flop is up.
It's still open for me.
Well, it's closed for me. Flip-flop is up.
Shit, I don't know. If we're closing the door on it,
The door is closed, so we don't need to worry about it anymore. Yeah, there it is.
yeah.
Oh, Eric, now it's closed.
Can I mage?
Little
hand
lag, guys, that's
to- I'm gonna mage hand like the doorknob to like pull the keep the door shut.
Sure.
If you know what I mean. Yeah.
Okay. So Flip-flop holds his concentration by trying to have the mage hand forcefully kind of keep the door locked. Min is up.
She's really just gonna sit there and look at them because there's nothing she can do. The door's closed, so she's gonna be like,
Kanan is up.
okay, and
Kanan, you're ready to action.
Okay.
Your arrow is knocked, Kanan. What do you want to do, bud? Kanan. Your arrow is knocked, you're muted.
Oh, well, it looks we shut the door, so
Yes.
if it comes out, I'll just keep holding my action, I
Well,
guess.
I mean, I can open the door and we can already actions to just barrage it with something.
We can't all fit in that within 5 foot,
Zevin is up.
so I'm just
Alright.
holding action still.
Alright, so do you guys want me... Well, I can't really open it because Ur's like gigantic body's in the way. So I'll just open the door in front of us.
You want to open this door right here?
Yeah.
well, that's
Okay.
one way to deal with it.
Zevin opens the door in front of him, and I'll tell you what Zevin sees in this room right here.
I'm running.
Here comes the army of kobolds.
Oh boy, what do we wake up?
Crudely executed symbols and glyphs scribed in bright green dye decorate this large, irregularly shaped, crumbled chamber. A large pit in the center shows evidence of a recent fire. A metallic cage in the middle of the southern wall contains a gaping hole and stands empty. A small wooden bench draped with green cloth is next to the cage, and several small objects rest on it. A bedroll lies near the wooden bench, and the sound of whimpering comes from inside from it.
From the bench or from the cage?
The
You said
bedroll.
cage was in-
There's like a bedroll right here, and there's like whimpering coming from it.
Guys, I'm not ready to be a kobold father.
And you guys see the huge fire pit here, and then the tools right here, and then the cage is right here. And there's another door right here.
Alright.
Zevin's turn is over, correct? The frost method is up. I'm going to make a roll since the door is shut. It'll be a wisdom thing. I roll low. How should I define it? I roll low, so you don't see the door rattling at all. You don't see the door rattling at all or anything, so you're assuming that the frost method has kind of given up.
Alright.
I will break combat for now. I'll enter exploration mode.
For now.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Stupid 7.
Hey, man. Ale drives the world for dwarves. You can't be on me like this.
DM, can I roll perception just to see where the noise is coming from?
Yeah, you have your torch out, and the spear and the kobold spear in the other hand. It seems to be coming from this bedroll.
Quietly, though.
You want to roll perception roll?
Yeah.
As you peer over Zevin's stout body and look into the room for yourself with the torchlight.
Alright. Damn it.
Not high enough.
It slid on a 20. Well,
But you hear, like, Kanan, you're kind of more keen to this stuff, right? Why doesn't Kanan roll it?
Yeah, but I'm in the very back and I can't really fit through necessarily.
Well, I'm moving you guys up as you guys are using marching order.
Oh, okay.
Does
Yeah.
Kanan want to roll?
Sure. What am I rolling? Perception check?
Yeah. Especially with, like, your wolf ears. You roll with advantage, yeah?
19.
That's the sound of someone snoring?
It's sleeping. How big is this bedroll? Is it like a full size?
Not really.
Hmm.
As you approach it with your torchlight, as the embers flicker to the ground.
I just moved them there since.
I have moved you. You have moved your character up into position, and that's where he is. Correct?
No, I try to move him out of the way.
Well, he's up now in the room next to the bedroll. Correct?
Yeah.
So
Put him in the cage.
I'm describing what's happening, guys. Right? You see the cage right next to it though. Has like a part of it is like broken through. Right, and that's kind of what's represented here. Something Something has broken through the cage, and then you look below you, and you just hear someone sleeping beneath the bedroll.
It sounds like sleeping, not whimpering.
Is gonna put down the spear. Is gonna put down the spear and hand the torch to someone from behind.
Stop it.
I will do it all night if I need to.
It'll be me. I'll take the torch out of your hand.
And I'm gonna grab whoever's sleeping in this thing.
So like rubs up in the bedroll, right? To reveal the sleeping creature, correct?
Yeah, I'm trying to grab onto it.
You rip it open with what you have one hand. You stow the spear.
Oh, no, I put down the spear and I handed the torch to someone behind me.
Who'd you hand the torch to? Min? Okay, so now we change the torch effects, correct?
Yeah.
So we'll put it on Min.
And I'm gonna grab whoever's sleeping in this thing.
Oh, Min, you already did it to yourself, didn't you?
I did.
You're so smart. I love it.
He's still ready. He's supposed to just lay it down.
Yeah. I wish the torch effect was actually... They need to increase this torch effect, too, to 30 feet like it is in D&D. I don't know why they don't do it in Tailspire. I'm not a big fan of this ambience. Let's change this ambience real quick.
I am.
I mean, it is a cave.
So, do I roll strength?
Give me a second, guys. I don't know. There's like burning embers in this. I don't really like that.
Are you trying to kill it silently or with full force?
You pull it back and like you're at the torchlight. You see like a kobold there, right?
Interrogate
It looks up to you.
Yeah, I'm grabbing this little bastard with full force.
You grab it, like basically you just like surprise this kobold. You reach your arms around its neck or something, correct?
Pretty much, I'm trying to crush his head.
You just want to kill it?
Wait, interrogate it.
We don't speak kobold.
It's like just suspended in the air, like flopping, you know?
I'm gonna look before I crush. I'm gonna look behind and just like shrug his shoulders, like, do I do it? Do I crush it?
No, ask it questions.
Let's ask him questions first, and then you can do it.
All
Tell
right.
him to be quiet. He's like yelling a lot.
Well, I'm gonna speak in Draconic. You be quiet, or I crush your windpipe.
Let me go.
Zevin, what are you trying to do?
My senses tell me, considering how close this whole camp is, that there's probably more around the area.
Zevin wants to open the door over here, correct?
No.
So I
I'm
said
trying to
Zevin-
guard said door.
What door? See, it says Zevin would like to close a thing, so you right-click something and hit close, correct?
I tried closing the door behind us.
Okay, so I will click that. There
I
we
am
go.
not Zevin,
I
though.
meant like this door right here.
So Zevin is trying to guard this door right here?
Yeah, guard this door.
Okay.
My brain's just telling me they're close by.
I'm trying to get information out of this little fucker.
Let me down!
He says in Draconic.
You will answer all my questions, or become one of my snacks.
Okay!
Alright,
Where
man.
is the tiara?
What?
I'm gonna put a bit more pressure.
Get off the table.
Make a intimidation roll.
I'm trying to make it look like I'm like looking at the table.
Yeah,
Oh.
I can't do it. I'm struggling.
base intimidation or just with advantage because this
They-
guy's already panicking, seeing teeth.
Yeah, probably with advantage rolled up.
Alright.
You got the surprise on it, like it's just like has like a little, just little cloth, like loincloth around it. It's like reptile body. It's like it
Damn.
crouches up on its hind heels. It has like leathery, scaly skin. You rolled a natural
you
1
go.
on one of them, 10. I'd make an opposing roll, right, against your charisma.
Yeah.
I failed.
Meepo scared.
Meepo.
I lost connection.
I did
Same.
too. It's trying. The
I'm
Tailspire is really funky tonight, guys.
I'm over here trying to get like look at the table.
Wait, I just meepo.
It has a name, therefore we have to...
God damn it! I don't want to kill it.
My name Meepo.
I can do it if you need to. I pulled a dagger casually. I'll do it.
Ur just turns it with teeth flashing.
Don't eat me.
Where is your hoard? Your treasure?
Hold on 1 second.
Just slap him. My answer.
I'm
Slap him,
pretty
he'll
much
die.
Yeah, I'm pretty much got his neck, torso, and his head in just gripping him.
He's just speaking to and Draconic.
Use yourself. Speak to Queen. Use yourself.
Where's your queen?
He points this direction.
If we keep him alive, we can make sure he doesn't lead us into a trap. Potentially.
You will lead us to your
There's an
queen.
idea.
If you try anything, will kill you and feed on your corpse while you're still alive.
Or we'll just eat you. Meepo, nice. Meepo, take care of things.
Do it.
Can I do a quick inspection? Does this guy torture people? Like change room.
You look.
take
You got.
care-
Did you guys get back in the Tailspire? It looks like you guys got back in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
good.
we're good.
Little glitch in the
I can't
matrix.
do this.
You look at like there's like just weird stuff like on this table, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like instruments. Like let me tell you what you see. Make an investigation roll.
Yeah, can I
Like
wanted
a
to
group
pick up the
investigation
table.
or
Well, it's here's how the investigation roll works, guys. Whoever has the highest investigation, who is actually investigating, like Casper, and then
Yeah, I gotta.
he rolls with advantage, right? Because the group is doing it. Especially if you ask like a cool question, like, "Is this guy torturing someone?" Go ahead and roll it up.
He may simply just be a guard or janitor. If I
That's
remember correctly,
19.
You guys are all kind of investigating while Meepo is being held by and being kind of threatened. Does anybody else speak Draconic but So you see some
Doesn't-
Draconic language written on the walls. Remember I said how the walls had some goo kind of written on them? The metal cage is all but destroyed, and it can't really be used to restrain any captives. The search of the cage reveals some blue scales.
I'll take one.
small, like blue scales, almost like fish scales. And
Oh, like the ones we saw on that thing back there? Or no?
no,
The thing
not
back
really.
there
There
I
was
think it made of
no.
crystal.
Oh,
I think it was made
the
of crystal.
crystal. What
The
are you talking about?
crystal looking thing.
What
The
crystal
fairy.
thing?
The
That's what we showed
very.
What crystal thing?
It spoke Aquan.
Oh, you mean like? Oh no, it doesn't look like that. That one looked
Okay.
very white. But that's a great question.
Okay.
Someone can make a natural survival roll if they want to, in regards to these scales.
I'll do survival.
You have to have
Hey!
proficiency in it.
I want to assist. I got proficiency in survival.
You're too
Then
busy
you
torturing
will.
Meepo
Oh.
to make the
Oh.
roll. Or
I can get.
I only
I can
need
give
one
her.
hand to
I can give her
squeeze.
advantage because I have proficiency in survival as
You,
well.
I don't have proficiency, so I don't.
roll it up,
Okay.
Kanan. You make one roll now, Kanan. The
21.
The DC was 15. Kanan, you go over and you like pick one up and you like examine a little bit more. You're like a skilled, hunter of the northern ones. It looks familiar, like something you've seen maybe before in the mountains of Orin. But it's not the same type. It appears to be those of a blue dragon wormling.
Yes.
And-
Guys,
And
looks like
hold on for 1 second. And Flip Flop is investigating through the fire pit. And there's charred bits of kobold bones and armor.
Lost connection.
Huh.
Yeah, we're just kind of losing connection tonight, guys.
two things. One,
Sorry about that. Sorry I didn't interrupt you.
there is a dragon type creature here, and I scoop up some more of the scales, and I just keep them. And I was gonna say also we could probably make some more torches out of this extra wood down here.
I wanted to ask a question towards Meepo. If
He says that when he hears Kanan speak in common, he starts speaking in common.
There was Meepo's friend. He escaped.
Who was Meepo's friend?
He points towards the cage where you found the blue dragon wormling scales.
What was Nepo's friend?
That was my friend. It didn't want to be caged.
And where is your friend now, Nepo?
Meeple like lets out a little cry, almost a little weeping cry,
and
and
crushing, Er's
um,
like looking back. He's not putting pressure.
and he's like says,
It's gone somewhere.
I'm starting to feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
No.
Are you
True,
sure?
bro.
I don't know. Like, his name's Meepo. He's like crying. I don't know. This doesn't sound good at this point.
Just because they can grovel doesn't mean that they're honest.
Er is getting frustrated.
"Men on the bench. It serves sort of like a tiny altar almost. Resting
I
in
was
are
wondering about that.
resting on the containers of green dye are a paintbrush made of goblin hair bristles, and 4 tiny jade figurines of dragons. They're probably worth something. You take them.
I'm gonna take them. Yeah.
Add 4 tiny jade figurines to your character sheet. A thorough search of the fire pit. You guys successfully rolled the investigation, Kanan. Reveals another one of these jade figurines. It was tossed into the fire. Do you take it?
Yeah, take it out.
Add it to your sheet. That you have a small, tiny jade figurine of a dragon.
Don't take that. That's Meepo's.
Then why was it in the fire?
It must have fell in.
Should we throw you in the fire?
No, don't throw Meepo nice.
Er's gonna like roll his eye.
Insight check.
I was gonna say.
Roll an insight check.
I'm proficient.
Min
I
should
want
do
insight.
it.
I want
Men can
help.
do
I
it.
want help on this.
Min cannot do it. It's an 8.
Jesus.
Can Er try?
Meepo seems to be telling the truth.
he actively says that out loud.
Er yells out, "Bull!"
What do you do, Casper?
I'm gonna light the fire pit with prestidigitation.
The fire pit begins to burn.
And
Great, more torches.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say to Nepo, you'll lead us the way, or else you'll burn.
He's like, has got him by one hand, like around the throat. His giant claws, like, rip around his whole body almost. Is like a little, almost like a dragon himself.
Meepo says yes. Where to go?
Bring
Meepo,
a rope.
rope?
I gave you some rope.
I'm gonna tie the rope around Meepo.
Be
Like
nice
a
to
like a little-
backpack, like.
Be nice to Meepo. Meepo don't do any harm to you. Don't tie it too tight.
I grab him. I walk up and I grab him by the muzzle as he's hanging, and I whisper into his ears. I say, "If you lead us into a trap that hurts us, to try and get out of this, if I die, you will die first." That's all I say.
If you die, will feast.
You guys have threatened Meepo, and so I'll make a roll with him. Someone makes a counter roll, like a charisma-based roll of some kind. Who wants to make the roll?
Specialty.
To kind of calm Meepo down as he's being
Well, I
threatened
mean, I'm
within
also
an
the guy
inch of
who
his life.
intimidated him.
Go
so I
ahead,
don't know
Kanan,
if
roll it up.
No, I said I was the one who intimidated him. I don't
Go
know
ahead,
if
roll
that's
the
for me to-
intimidation roll. You're the one that did it, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 13, so you have to beat a 13.
I'm not gonna beat that, but I'm gonna roll it.
Help! Meepo! Help! Help!
And what do you do?
Snap his neck.
That's
Throw him
quick.
in the fire.
Is going to literally bite off his head.
Lifts him at Meepo into his mouth and slowly devours him. Goes crunches on Meepo. All the bones and cracking of the skull. Some of the blood spatters right onto your mid as you're standing right next to him. It's a gory mess.
She's not going to be phased.
Bubble gum.
Glad we keep
What
you
the
around.
fuck is bubblegum?
What does he taste like?
He tastes like strawberry filling.
That's why you eat so much. What do you guys do?
That's why he's the glutton.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the GM. I'm waiting for an invite.
It's okay. Just what do you want to do, man? Theater of the mind.
Can we make a couple more torches
Yeah,
from this fire pit?
I'm gonna turn the fire off, like on, off, like, and just like I'm just gonna predigitate to take
We
the fire.
could have
if that's all right.
used it, and we could have used that. The cobalt.
I didn't. Why'd you eat them then?
Maybe next time we
For
shouldn't,
help.
we should probably not try intimidation. We need to be a little bit more quicker.
I wasn't intimidating him. I was just telling him what was going to happen.
You were intimidated.
You were
You're
I
naturally
just
intimidating.
wanted to wrap a rope around Epo and lead him, but no. you
Zevin,
had
make
to
a
go-
perception roll. Zevin, are you there?
Yeah, I am. Some things are happening, and I can't really.
Okay, just making sure. I just saw you. I didn't know if like your screen just went totally dark or whatever.
No, that happened earlier. That did happen.
Zevin, I can hear your toilet flush.
Things are happening, aka diarrhea.
16.
You hear some muttering behind the door.
Great.
Does Zevin recognize the language?
No, he does not.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
I was going to make some torches.
Yes, it basically.
I'm gonna help.
Casper makes successfully enough torches for you guys. If you want to have a torch now, you can have one.
Yeah.
Right? And remember, one of your hands is occupied while you have a torch. Who wants to add a
I-
torch? They just right-click your character and, add it.
I'll
put
keep one on me, but I'll keep it unlit.
Okay.
God
So-
damn it.
Yeah, because I can light
I
it
got
anytime.
disconnected completely again.
It's okay.
And
Just
I
watch the
will,
stream if you're having problems, or and then we can just go from there.
I want to give one to my familiar as well, just to carry. Just to
The hawk like carries it with its grip. It just like it's flying around a little bit. It looks like we lost someone there. And
We lost 7.
yeah, 7 looks like he's probably having IRL problems. I guess I don't know. IRL aggro. Basically, you guys, the hawk just flying around with his torch is kind of hard, right?
Yeah.
It can be done, but if like something happens, like combat or something, we'll just make a roll.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do?
I mean, after the torches, I want to see what's on the other side of that door. So,
Which door?
the one that Seven was at.
Want to go to this door here?
Yep.
Casper walks over to the door. Zevin like steps back and he says, "I thought I heard something."
So I'll just be like, "All right, stand back," and I'll stand back as well, and I'll mage hand the door open.
We're letting him mage hand the door. Does anybody, you guys want to move into position at all while we kind of open the door?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Min's
I
gonna
would've, like-
step up with his shield and axe.
Oh,
I
I'll
want
be
to
right
stand on
here.
the other side of the door, like on that corner there.
Already a bow. My bow.
So what's you just stand back here or something right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
DM, can you move me to the other side of the door?
Sure. I'll move you kind of next to the fire pit. It's pretty tight. I'll move you back here. And there seems to be another door right behind you as well, right here.
Yeah.
Basically, you quickly you twist the door open, and I'm just gonna like again when Zevin's not here or something like that. I'm just gonna move him to the side or something, right?
Yeah.
Can I ready a spear?
Yeah. You guys have all readied your action, right? Ready to go. Hold on here. On the other side of the door, you see a small, like, as you open the door with your dark vision, you see it flip-flop. A small pit of embers built of broken masonry and portions of shattered stone sculptures smoldered in the center of the chamber. Around the pit are several rugs, woven and matted hair, and dead fungi. And you guys are all, like, armed, right? And, like, ready to go. And the kobolds inside return in kind, right? They were like waiting for you as well. Around the door, though, was a trap. And you hear like some gas or something go off near the depth, but nobody's affected since nobody's standing near the door. We just straight up roll initiative. Give me a second, though, to build the encounter before we make the roll.
Yep.
As I use D&D Beyond.
You
guys like this ambience?
Discord.
Yeah, it's fine.
What about Zevin?
He just messaged Discord. Internet's been turned off at its place.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get him back in. You guys like this ambience? Do you want me to switch it up?
Yeah, it's good. It's kind of creepy, like kind of eerie.
It's
but
not
too much.
it's creepy, but not too creepy.
Yeah, it's like the right amount of creepy.
Okay, here we go. They're kind of standing near the door and like waiting. You know, so they were kind of expecting you. Like they're kind of like waiting, so whoever opens the door, right? Let's run the encounter. So now everybody can roll initiative. And so since we're all expecting one another, the initiative is just a flat thing, so nobody gets like surprised or anything like that.
Yep.
Ooh, true.
19.
I rolled really low.
Well,
Here we go. Min is up.
Okay. So the door is open, yeah?
The door is open and you see the kobolds. They have these like blow darts like ready to go.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and throw, metaphorically throw, but cast Sacred Flame into that room.
Cool. You just hit one person or two?
I think I can
Single
only
target.
hit.
Single target?
Let's see.
Yeah, single target.
It's
Save
a
or
single
spell.
target. And then he has to make a Dex save, DC 13.
Cool. Roll a 20. So it's saved, so it takes no damage, correct?
Yeah.
The flame goes off. It takes a little step forward as the holy fire burns behind it.
And because that was a cantrip, if I remember correctly, I can cast a first level spell.
You can cast a bonus action spell.
Bonus action spell. Okay.
Yep.
Now, what's really cool with the Your D&D system is I looked into it, of like this whole like action and bonus action type spell shit.
Mm-hmm.
I just scrapped that whole fucking thing because it's annoying as fuck. Basically, how it works is most spells take 2 action points, and a bonus action spell takes 1 action point.
Okay.
But that would be your whole turn. So you can actually cast 2 spells like that. You can actually cast this bonus action spell and a full spell like what you're talking about. So you haven't cast a bonus action spell.
Okay, so the.
So I think that's the end of your turn still, unless you want to cast a bonus action spell.
Yeah, no, that'll be it.
Is up.
Alright.
Oh shit. Oh, never mind.
We got bless up still, I think, right?
No,
No,
Bless has gone down.
Oh.
Can I even, do I even spot one of those kobolds?
Yeah, you can throw your javelin at one of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. No point activating raid right now since we still got a good portion of our dungeon. Oh, damn it, my.
The javelin scurries off and nicks off the wall here and goes right into the fire pit. Is that the end of your turn? You want to rage?
Yep. No.
Flip flop is up.
I'll Ray of Frost, the one on the left.
Okay. You've been rolling well tonight, buddy.
Yeah, getting a 20. I got a massive +7, so it's a.
You have a big brain?
Yeah, big brain. 30, 20 for 5 damage, 5 cold damage.
Your ray blasts right through the center of the kobold's chest, and you see it blast through the other side of the wall and spray it. Intruders, they say in Draconic as they move into position. Kanan is up. Kanan is up.
I am up. If I have line of sight, I take a shot. I'm doing sharpshooter, so -5.
Cool.
Nice.
So 18, -5. So does a 13 hit.
You kill one of them. You sharpshoot it right through the forehead.
Okay.
Kobolds are up. They take 1 shot, right? Or what else you want to do, Kanan?
Oh no, I don't have a bonus action I'm going to use right now, so that'll be it.
I'm going to say they shoot the blowgun dart at Casper. Roll a natural 19 or 23.
Ooh, yeah, that is.
I do 1 piercing damage. Make a con save. The DC's got to be like 12.
Yeah. That is a 19.
It's versus poison. So you take half damage.
Yep.
Rolled well, so the total damage is 11. Right, so there you go. Top of the round, as the poison begins to slowly course through your veins, as a blowgun dart hits you right in the chest. Min is up.
Okay. We're gonna take
There's 1 kobold left.
1 kobold. Okay. So we're gonna use Guiding Bolt, and that's a 24.
Those bastards killed Meepo!
You are
And it
next.
takes a solid 18 points of damage.
How do you destroy it? How do you kill it, Min?
From her, ringed fingers is gonna come like a purplish glowing light, It's gonna look a little electric, a little necromantic. And it's gonna just pierce right into his body, and you're gonna see his veins turn purple.
That's the end of combat. What do you guys do?
Do or eat that.
I go grab my arrow.
No, I don't recommend you eat the one that I just killed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go inside, check out the room.
I'm just gonna grab my arrow. But yeah, I'll be there too.
I want to also check the bodies and things like that.
I'll check
So
the bodies.
Inspect the room, see what's going on here.
They have some
Also,
like
I'll probably
blowgun darts, you know,
I was
and
gonna
a blowgun. You know, some blowguns in there. Plus, they have daggers. You want me to type it out in the chat?
Yeah, sure.
And let me see what I got.
Can I inspect if the blowgun darts are poisoned?
You look at them. There's like in the torchlight and the fire that they have there. There's like a little goo glistening on them. It's like kind of greenish.
Okay. I'm gonna look around and see if there's a poison in here that they used to
Are we
tip their
not gonna
bows.
do anything for Casper's poison?
I'm not poisoned. I just took the damage because I succeeded my con save. So.
What do? You want to take some of these, Cannon, or what?
I'll take some of the darts. I was also gonna see if there's a poison thing they used to source it from around here.
We have 12 blowgun darts. I'll type it out in chat for you.
Okay.
They all seem to have this strange, like, green goo on it. It's not like assassin's poison or anything, because that would just evaporate, right? That's only good for like a minute. So this is weird. 3 blowguns and 3 daggers.
Can I do it? Okay. I'll take a second dagger.
Yeah, I'll grab a dagger.
Okay.
Min, do you have
Add
a
it to your
ranged
sheet.
weapon?
I don't use ranged. My spells are my range.
Oh, good point. So I'll just add some darts.
Yeah, you want to add the darts to your list? To your sheet?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said 12.
Cool. What do you guys do?
Well,
I did-
Earth's gonna get one of the logs with the flames on it to make a makeshift torch.
Yeah. You add a torch. The torch lasts for an hour.
Alright, sweet.
It's currently 2 o'clock. What do you guys do?
Is there anything of significance in the room, like not just the bodies, but actually in the room?
Unfortunately, no. That was it. Or make an investigation roll with advantage.
Yeah, I'm keen to investigate the room.
Okay. I'll add about a minute to the timer. If you want to spend more time in a room investigating it, Flip, you just add more time. And then
sure.
another roll.
That's a 13.
Unfortunately, that's all of interest in this room.
Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I'm pretty good.
Min, you move back to the desk. What do you want to do?
Do I see anything else on there? Like, is that a book on it, or is that just like a writing box?
It's kind of like, this is like some strange, like, crude altar. You
Do I recognize anything?
You
on
see
it?
something like written in Draconic, though, right?
Right. I speak Infernal, so I have no idea what it says.
The script is like, looks like Draconic, and the only one who could read it is
Okay.
Earth can speak Draconic, but he still can't read.
Okay.
I'm gonna take
Well,
it.
he read
and...
Sapris earlier, though.
Barely.
It was one word, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna take it and like pocket it for like later.
Pocket what?
The altar book thing. I got a backpack. I'll put it in there. It's gotta be what, 20 pounds?
Jimmy, I'll tell you what the book is. You're really interested if you want a book.
I do want a book. She's curious.
If someone can read it out loud, like the best they can, or can try to.
I mean, I can comprehend languages.
It's gonna
It's a
sound
book like bound in purple velvet. It's called Tower of the Stars.
Yep, just gonna throw that in there.
Okay. What else do you guys do?
And then, what was the name of this? I can add it to here. The Tower of Stars.
Yes.
Okay.
Tower to the Stars.
Tower to the Stars. Okay.
Like if can't read the Draconic, I'll like offer to comprehend languages
As a
to
ritual?
see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or as a spell slot.
If-
We're
if
going to
I-
wait 10 minutes.
We can do it when we're out. She just wants it in her possession.
This could be just a report. Meepo could just reported that the dragon has escaped.
We'll have to see them.
I do want to try and confirm whether or not this is actually a dragon. I did want to go look and inspect, like particularly where the cage was burnt, taken out, and just the room in general, and see if there's what type of markings are there. My thoughts are if it's like electrical, like heat. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what type of damage has been done.
The cage is like unusable, Kanan.
I know.
There's
I'm trying to
been
see how it was busted out of.
the bendings of the cage face outward.
Okay. But I don't see that there's any evidence of like a breath weapon at all.
Yeah, it's a Waverly, so
Probably not. You don't see like the
Okay.
singe marks or anything like that.
Okay.
Something broke out of the cage with just sheer strength.
Okay.
wants to go towards the entrance where Meepo pointed before.
Okay. I'll move over there. Looks down the hallway now with the torch. I will tell you what you see, The long hallway. That's pretty much it. There's a lot of doors, right? And then, of course, there's like another way to the right here.
Can roll a perception to try to listen, see if he hears any kind of voices?
Yeah, you kind of get low to the ground. Maybe stick your ear up against the ground. If you hear a foot movement or something. Or how do you want to do it?
Pretty much I want to just hear any kind of sound of movement.
See like squeeze his way through this doorway into the hallway here. Make a perception roll.
14.
Is this a door right here? Oh, there's two doors right here. We didn't.
I was gonna, when O was done with that, I was gonna
Hear like
mage hand him open.
you do hear like footsteps coming from your right. Like
Shit.
something? Was that something down there? What do you guys do?
Wants to point towards the where the sound was.
This way?
And look at the party. Where he heard the
Press
sound.
yourself like up against the wall, ready to swing at something that comes around the corner.
Be the trap,
Be the trap.
Well, that's not a bad idea. He's gonna pull up the meat cleaver. He's gonna stand into the wall and have his arm ready to fucking swing.
You have your torch out too.
Head.
So any
Oh, no,
creature that's just
he's snuffing out the torch.
snuff out the torch.
Yeah.
were we gonna look into these doors here?
It's getting dark though, now. It's like hard to see. Your meat cleaver's up, but it's like hard to see around the corner now unless someone like steps in front of you with the torch. As your body
Just
is
listen
like
then.
Pretty much he's doing it by ear.
you're like some chatter coming from down the hallway.
Who goes there?
You hear something saying Draconic.
Potato king.
Pretend to be Neepo.
You can't wait. Can you even see in the dark?
Show yourself.
I got
Is giving you like the fuck are you talking about face.
Show yourself.
Stands in silence. Meat cleaver in hand, waiting for the right opportunity to strike.
We know you're there.
Um,
Let's go that way. See if we can get a better angle.
You hear them, another one talk to another one, and you hear some foot movement. What do you guys do?
Can I it's gonna look really weird because it's just gonna suddenly appear. But
Okay.
can I minor illusion like Meeple's head like pop round the corner of where like Er's standing? So like just his head sort of like popping around the corner.
Like a scary ghost lady.
So how minor illusion works is it's one frame every 6 seconds.
Yeah. So it's just gonna be there, right? Like so.
Make a performance roll.
Couldn't use deception.
That's a 4.
I make an opposing investigation roll. So you hear a lot of movement happening, guys. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna take a step back.
I'm going.
I'm back.
There are several. I'm gonna watch the doors on our flank.
Yeah, I'm
Ready now.
watching.
There's
I'm
no
watching
way
Which door?
you can
You
stealth.
guys are watching this door right here. Okay.
I'm
I'm
watching that one. Yeah.
I'm watching this one.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
And I got an arrow
I'm-
ready.
There's still like some movement, but it's starting to settle down a little bit.
Wait a minute.
But you hear like chattering and draconic, but it's like kind of like whispered down.
DM, I got a question. They said it was a blue waverling, right?
It looked like a blue wormling.
Is covered completely head to toe in blue scales.
Yeah.
I'm looking for my baby.
I want to know, like, how stupid are these fucking kobolds?
They're clever.
I don't know. You tell me.
They're crafty.
They're crafty. Yeah, maybe not clever, but crafty.
Yeah, they're crafty.
They're crafty, but they're not.
I had a
that
minute to the
smart.
timer as scurrying is
All right.
happening. What do you guys do?
is gonna go on all fours.
In this time, I'm readying an action to cast a spell. Like, just,
I'm gonna do something
I'm being
ex-
prepared.
I'm gonna do something extremely stupid.
Who is there? You hear the voice of like a kobold saying common to you. Guys are like talking to one another down their thing.
is my baby?
You hear the voice coming from like over here, like around the thing. Casper, it's almost out of your dark vision range, so it's in the darkness back there. So you can't quite see it.
Well, is going to start. I'm going to hiss like one overgrown reptile.
They have a giant creature of some kind, milady.
Milady.
Lady.
Yeah, the queen.
Brings up the thingy thing.
That is one of the swamp creatures. What are you doing here, creature?
Ask about the tiara.
I don't think.
Mislead them. I'd rather mislead them.
What are you doing here, creature?
Is going to speak in Draconic. Food.
Oh shit.
You need food?
Once again, repeat the same word. Food.
Food.
With a hispy, raspy voice in Draconic.
Should we give them some food?
Maybe he'll leave.
They
Go get some of the food from the pantry.
they say, and you hear some scurrying of feet. What do you guys do?
Is gonna try to push himself back and like walk back slowly, so it's gonna be like not very noticeable. Trying to see if the party would actually get the hint to move out of the way.
I can't move right now. Oh, there we go. No, I'm back.
Having a little bit of technical issue. So backs up into the corner. What else is everybody doing?
Want to lead them in here?
Yeah.
I'll go hide. I'll go hide in the
Yeah.
dark corner.
I'm going to to mage hand open this door if I can.
Which door? This one right here?
Yep. Yeah, I'm trying to click open on it, but it's not letting.
Or this one right here?
The first one.
This one?
Yep. So from where I am, I'll mage hand it open.
The door opens.
Yep. And then I want to stand. See if I can.
There's no traps in there.
Yeah, I want to stand like in the doorway with my head peered around, so sort of like half hidden from the hallway that Er's just come back from.
Yeah, the room is empty.
Yeah, if you know what I'm getting at.
There appears to be another door here, I think. Am I not mistaken? No, this room is just empty. There's no other doors in here.
Yep. So yeah, just sort of standing in the doorway. So if someone comes down the like through the entry to the hallway,
it's just an empty room. Like there's no other connection to it, though. There's
no
other.
So like.
Yeah,
so
there's no other doors in here. I have your character here. You see where I put you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're looking through this door that you told me you wanted to open. There's no other doorways in here. Where do you want to go?
But I mean, like,
All
if
right,
I'm
man.
standing in the doorway with my head peered around into
Prepare
the
your healing.
room that we're originally in.
Ur's kind of blocking the way unless Ur backs up further.
For Earth backing up further, I want to try
Yeah.
to lead them into this room.
I'll go hide in this corner over here.
Throw it down the hallway.
They throw something down the hallway.
It
It actually makes it pretty good. And it lands like probably right here. It's like a pile of like goop, like kind of food, like maybe mushrooms and stuff.
Tell us why you're here, creature. We have given you your food.
Meat.
Deep from the earth and the caverns here.
Acts like he's smelling the food and pretty much backs up further into the room and just hisses out meat.
You go and reach for it.
No, he's gonna pretend like he's sniffing it and will back up forward and back up to the room,
Okay.
hissing meat.
Okay.
The creature wants meat. We do not have any meat.
They're just like, yelling down the corridor as you back away and you kind of move out of line of sight.
You are meat.
What do you guys do?
Be stupid enough and follow the lizard into the room.
With I'm with I don't have anyone. There's no one around for me to talk to.
You backed yourself into a corner.
Yeah, I got over the corner. I was like, could we like?
The creature's backed away. Open the door there.
One of the doors
Is
opens.
the
Which one? I was keeping an eye on one of
Yeah.
two of the doors.
You can barely see down the hallway. It's just dim light for you with your torchlight. But it's like this door opens over here.
is the fire pit in the middle, like, can I throw my torch into it and it like light?
Yeah.
Is it that? Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
You light up and the room is lit.
Yeah.
What do you guys
Trying to
do?
make sure we can see.
You guys seem to be at a standoff.
It'd be stupid to fight them in a corridor, which they can try to fire darts at us. I'm trying to.
Mm-hmm.
There are
into the
other
room.
doors here we could try and check out.
Yeah,
Oh,
circle
great.
back around them.
There's
I'm surprised these fuckers hasn't noticed that their guards or Meepo is gone.
Let's I'm gonna see if we can maybe scoot around them.
How so?
I
Where do you
wanna
wanna go?
open that door.
You want to open this door here?
Yeah.
You up
Does
and open
anyone
the door.
have any kind of spell to mimic noise?
I can minor illusion.
It's a hallway.
Can it be a Meepo voice?
If we can mimic like a couple in distress, they can try to run in to check.
It's like a hallway,
Okay.
Min.
Hey guys, there's a hallway. I'm gonna like nod over to Kanan and kind of like be like, get over here.
I get over there.
What do you see, lad? Bevin says.
Oh, I'm doing perception check. Looking for traps. That's what I'm doing.
Hey, smart. Roll
Earth's
perception.
gonna
What do you want to do,
Roll good.
Earth's gonna stand
12.
up next, like right at the outside of the door with the meat cleaver out. I want someone to try to make a noise of a kobold in distress.
I've moved the party over to where Min is at over here for now.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you guys do?
We can trap them if we just go around them. Like in a loud whisper.
Knows about his booming voice. He just nods his head slightly.
Did I catch any traps with my, or anything
You
with
did
my
not.
12? Didn't think so.
I'll add 1 minute to the timer.
I can't see anything.
That's fine. We're gonna take a step.
Does Min have a torch out?
No, I threw it into the room.
Do you want
I
to
hand
grab
it
it?
to
Big fire pit.
I'll mage hand it out of the pit and give it to her.
Okay.
Yeah, so she doesn't have to reach in the burning pit.
Is Min leading the way?
Yeah, guess so.
Okay.
Min walks down the hallway. It just kind of goes through a tight area here.
Very cautiously.
Step forward.
Earth's still gonna continue walking on all fours to minimize noise.
Okay, cool. Everybody's like kind of following behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll stay last in the party. Like
Sure.
last time.
Seven says, I'll stand back here and let me know if you need anything, lads. I'll make sure the kobolds don't come this way. Seven stays back to guard off the kobolds if they come down the hallway and warn you guys.
His last stand. Here he goes, dying. Came back, my character.
There's
is in the
still
hall.
one last dwarf in this land that holds breath.
I found another door, guys.
This thing is
Thought you
crashing
were
like
hell.
crazy today.
Yeah, I've never seen it do this at all.
I know, it's like terrible today. I just gotta wait till it reconnects or whatever. Min, you're just like walking down the hallway though. And you come up to, reloaded back in. There's like a door here.
Another door.
There's another door.
Oh no, we're doomed.
I'll take that door for 1,000.
Let me see what it is. Where we're going here.
It's a
Okay.
pendulum machine. Here it comes. You're gonna be decapitated.
Doesn't appear to be anything special so far. Just another door to the chamber. Make a religion roll though.
Okay. 6.
Not high enough yet. Maybe more investigation. You've seen some like the altar and so forth. You've seen other religious iconography here, but not enough to pull it all together yet.
Mhm.
Did you open the door?
Okay. Yes.
You see an empty chamber, and you see like a bunch of rat droplings. What do you do?
Gross. I'm gonna look in.
See like crumbled flagstones and stains.
Bloodstains?
It's like stains and stuff. Or you squeeze barely through this tight corridor.
I'm on all
Ugh,
fours.
stinks in here.
Yeah, it's difficult even on all fours.
I can imagine what that kind of noise it does.
I'm gonna suggest you stand on your feet now. But you're entitled to do what you wish.
The ceiling is about 10 foot higher, but like when you squeeze through, this is a 5 foot way passageway right here. You see that?
Yeah.
So it's very
he was
difficult to
only
move
on
through.
He was only on all fours to move silently.
Sure.
I know. I'm just telling him that he's about to walk through a bunch of rat shit. So. I don't know if
Guys,
he
guess
wants it on
what?
his hand.
Another
Who cares?
door.
He lived in a swamp.
Yeah, rats are gross though.
It's
Dust.
like chicken.
It's like a dry fountain in here. You see dust and odd bits of stony debris and rubble lie scattered on the floor. An ornate fountain built to the eastern wall. Though cracked and stained, the fountain's overarching carving of a diving dragon retains its beauty. A relief card of stone. The stone door stands on the western wall.
Can I
Take a look at that dragon.
Yeah, I was gonna say blue dragons have horns.
Make an investigation roll. Min or
I have a
flip-flop.
1 for investigation.
I have a plus.
All investigation. I got +7, so it's all good.
Roll it up.
Yeah. I'll assist you by whispering, talking about dragon
Sweet.
stuff.
Okay, I'm good. Can I roll that one again with advantage? 'Cause,
Yes.
I mean, I rolled an 8 and it's still 15, but like a 19
nat
is
one.
better. A 19
yeah.
is better. So.
Blue dragons have horns.
You rolled a 19.
You're just like blue dragons.
You guys are like all like the first piece of investigation in the room. I'll add a minute to the timer as we kind of investigate.
Okay.
The first bit is Kanan. You find like tracks in this room.
Tiny tracks, kobold tracks.
Rat tracks.
Tiny
Bird
tracks.
tracks.
Let me tell you what
Kobolds
you
are
find.
tiny creatures too, aren't they?
It's
Or are they small?
it's some of the tracks are made by rats and some by humans.
Humans, like humanoid or humans.
Like me,
Humans,
human.
like human-sized, yeah, footprints. Min, you investigate the fountain.
Brr.
A thin layer of scum coats the fountain's basin. It's otherwise dry. Under the scrutiny... I'm sorry. You look, though, a little closer there, a flip-flop, and you notice a worn-away inscription.
Yep.
It's written in Draconic on the basin's front. And it's written in a sentence so Ur can't read it.
Can he read word by word?
You can barely read word.
Okay, so we got two options here. Either I comprehend languages because I have to be touching it to see it, and it will take 10 minutes or so. Or can I copy exactly what it's like, copy what it says onto ink and parchment and try to figure it out later?
You could do either one.
How well, this I'm sort of asking the party. Like,
Takes 5 minutes to probably copy it over onto some parchment, maybe.
I thought we
How-
might as well just do 10.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
maybe even
how
a
useful
few
is
minutes.
this information later. Like, is this information going to be beneficial to us outside of, this
Can
temple?
Ur close the
Probably
door
not.
behind us?
Yes.
Please.
Right-click the door, and then just hit shut, right?
Yeah.
There you
My
go.
thing's still not working.
I'll help you out, buddy.
Because if I use comprehend languages, it lasts for an hour. So if I do it now, I've got an hour to do it. So, to use it at any other point.
While he's casting this ritual, I want to take a closer examination on these human and rat tracks to try and see if they're shapeshifter tracks. Like, my first thought was like potentially like
Yeah, being a shapeshifter yourself, you're like kind of like, are these like lycanthropes, so forth?
yeah.
Make an investigation roll by yourself, or survival roll.
I'll do survival. Makes more sense.
Sure.
Jeez Louise, shout out to the 2 crew. Oh my God.
So
Welcome.
comprehend language lasts an hour. It does not require concentration. It's a divination spell. It's pretty sweet. I'll add 10 minutes to the timer.
Well, if he's gonna do that, Ur's gonna rest for 10 minutes.
You guys go through a short rest
Okay.
while we do this. You roll a 5. Unfortunately, Kanan, you'd have to spend like another 10 minutes or something, or 5 minutes looking at it.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'll make you a deal, Kanan. I'll let you re-roll, but you can't take a short rest. Do you want to do that?
Sure, I don't need to take a short rest anyway.
Go ahead and roll one more time. Unfortunately, too low.
15.
Oh, I see
That
that
was
Ur
Ur.
uses hit dice there. That's nice. I'm sorry. 15 is high enough for sure. They don't appear to be. It's difficult to tell. Like, how would you tell like if something was a shapeshifter or not? They appear
Well,
to
my
be.
first thought, if it's a rat, were-rat, well, I'd be trying to get the smell on there. But also, I'd be like looking if there's any like transition marks in between.
Yeah, I can give you some more information here. The rat tracks are very recent, maybe a day old, but the humanoid tracks are almost a month old, or are made by 3 or 4 humanoids moving through the area north.
Okay.
What do you guys do? Comprehend languages goes up for you now. It lasts for an hour. It does not require concentration. The words and letters of the draconic language begin to form in front of you. It says, "Let there be fire." What do you do?
I like that.
Can I?
Cast fireball.
What? I don't have fireball.
Fireball.
Not
really?
yet.
No.
We
It's
do
like
have
covered in
torches, though,
grime
too.
around the base of the sink.
Yeah.
Min can make
I-
a religion roll again.
Oh, I have an idea. You're right. Can I, before I make the religion roll, can I try to see if the thing lights
How
in the
so?
fountain?
Yeah. I was gonna prestidigitate the like the grime, see if it lights
Well, I
up.
was gonna see if that was like flammable, you know? Cause
You
it's
take
legendary
you take
fire,
like
so-
you take your finger and you kind of like try to take a little, like almost like Zippo lighter type thing, you know, and light the gun.
the matches.
It's not really like grease. It's just like dirt, you know. It's
Okay.
kind of dirty. Doesn't really do anything.
Okay. Alright, I'll make that religion roll now. Needs to be good. It's 15.
I'll whisper you something.
Okay.
Is there a brazier or anything in the fountain?
I'm using your backstory, lice that we talked about, or Min.
You've done it in a few sessions.
I know I haven't done it in a while, so.
Good job.
Um,
But lice does like fire, so I can see that.
what do you guys do?
I was wondering if there was like a brazier in the fountain or even nearby.
A brazier? No, there's no brazier. What do you guys do? I tried to describe as best I could on
Yeah.
Min. I got myself
Gotcha.
there.
There's this door here, or we can keep marching forward.
Oh, there's a door here.
Yes.
Ooh, I had a feeling.
Does anybody else want to do anything with the fountain, or is that it?
Well, unless you want me to destroy the fountain, or can't do anything else.
Don't destroy it, it's pretty.
Kanan, you're kind of just like searching around pretty thoroughly. You touch this door here, it's like kind of cold. It has like,
Colder than it would normally be in
Yeah,
an
it's
underground
definitely-
cavern.
sure, like it's definitely like, it's like, if you hold your hand on it enough, it's like, man, you could catch like frostbite or something.
Is there a keyhole? And can I look through it?
I'll describe something. This carving on the western door shows a skeletal dragon. There's also draconic descriptions that you can read now, Flip, and I'll tell you what it says. I'll message you.
Cool.
I have to find you now. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Have you been on... there you are, Flip. I'll just message you. It helps me from Discord. This is what it says. The air within 5 feet of it, Kanan, is like noticeably cooler.
There's magic work here. Nope, lost connection again.
Yep, me too. What do you guys do?
I communicate that this store is unnaturally cold. Could be trapped, my first thought, or it could also be some sort of magic on the other side. I don't know.
I'm gonna read out the description to everyone. It says, "Rebuke the dead and open the way."
Erd doesn't understand. Erd's gonna.
Which
try
door
to,
says this?
That one there, the western.
The cold one?
Yeah, the cold one.
Rebuke the dead.
You said
Anyone have
it's
some
cold.
radiant damage?
Maybe it's
I
a
I look at
do.
Min. I was like,
Is it a crypt of some kind, perhaps?
it's unnaturally cold.
Yeah, there's something going on in there.
Can I, with Word of Radiance, can I like touch the door and use it against it, or is that kind of?
Is this like a cantrip or a spell?
It's a cantrip.
You like, just like a flash of light kind of goes off as you touch the door. Nothing, no effect.
Still unnaturally cold.
I agree. That does feel cold to the touch.
Well, we
can
can
go
kick the
through
door. Oh yeah, I was gonna say. All right.
After you, good sir.
What does try to
the
do?
door open.
Goes up to the door and tries to kick it. Make a strength roll.
I was gonna shoulder bash it, but kicking is good.
Takes his giant foot.
Oh,
his giant
god
lizard
damn!
foot.
What
Rolls
is
a
this?
natural 1.
What is this?
You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Ah, it's so cold. I stubbed my toe.
Yeah, you stub your toe against it, and you just miscalculate.
Is it
It's kind of
alive?
unwieldy. It's like your head is hitting the ceiling in here.
Erd's gonna shoulder bash it. Just
Roll one more strength check, buddy.
Tries again.
come on. Much better.
30,
Just you hear this huge slam. It echoes throughout the whole chamber, and Zevin here yells down the hallway, "Everything okay?"
Oh, we're all gonna die.
The door is held tighter. The hinges don't budge.
With a 20, holy hot dogs.
I
I'm
wanna.
surprised the walls on the frame itself didn't bust through.
Radiant damage didn't do anything.
I want
Heal
to
it?
say.
I don't know.
Because it could be dead.
Erd gets frustrated.
I want to stand at the door and say, "The dead have no purpose," and to see if
You say it in Draconic?
I can only.
Yeah, you don't even know the
I can
words
only-
in Draconic.
Yeah, I can only read it. So
The
can I say
language
that
of dragons.
Yeah, can I say that to as a tell him the dead has no purpose.
In you want him to speak in Draconic?
Yeah.
Repeats it.
No
The
effect.
dead has no purpose.
The door stands silent. The skeletal dragon carved into the door stands idle.
I don't know. I have 2 other ideas. I don't know if we want to waste it on there though.
There gotta be something in here. If it's protecting
Turn
this-
undead or heal it. That's all I got.
All right. What was the
Heal the
puzzle?
door?
What was the
I don't know.
I
Radiant
mean, I
damage.
guess I
didn't do-
could.
I'm not. Yeah, but do we want to waste that spell?
Erd can try again with brute force.
You just tried with a dirty 20 and it didn't work. Unless you're gonna go after the walls around it.
The
Can't
You'd
runes
have to
stuff
spend
could
like
be-
an hour.
Are we gonna spend a few more minutes and maybe Flip Flop wants to investigate it or something?
Yeah.
Someone
I don't know,
investigating
it's
it.
up to these guys.
It's up to you
I'm up
guys.
for it even.
Erd's fine with that.
I mean, I'm always keen to learn new stuff. So
Erd's interested what's in the rooms that he couldn't break through it.
He's angry because he couldn't open the door.
Something's up with the door. Flip, make an Arcana roll.
thinking like it arcane
That
lock
one,
or something
that
like
one.
that. That is a 16.
It's like magic, unnatural magic that has sealed the door.
Isn't all magic unnatural?
All right, you
No, this is
smartass.
pretty natural. And
Sorry, I'll shut up.
I love it.
I'm standing here, so I'm being more of a jackass.
I love it.
Has
No,
anyone
if
tried-
Kanan says that, and I'm just like, "What are you talking about?" And I just take fireworks in my hand. I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
What do you mean?
Wait a minute, hold on. I think I got an idea. Has anyone tried any kind of like fire, warmth?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Can I
Touch
can I
it to the
put,
torch.
can I
Ooh,
can I
touch
put
the
my
torch
hand
to
on
the
it and
door?
try to prestidigitate the
Use the
door
torch.
warm?
The like small little. You have a finger basically of flame that you just go up and try to touch, just goes right out as the cold, unnaturally cold door snuffs the flame.
Ooh.
No effect.
Does anyone have Dispel Magic?
Does. It's called his meat cleaver.
That's Dispel Magician, not Dispel Magic. It's different.
We can take a little bit more time here. I can cast Identify on the door and learn every single thing about it.
I mean,
I don't think it's the door. I think it's the room itself that's either been sealed with magic or a curse.
Well, the door is the gateway to that, so...
well, I'll be fine sitting here if we need to sit here longer. And I sit on the fountain and I just start relaxing.
I'm gonna cast Identify on this door.
You're gonna spend 10 minutes to identify the door, correct?
Sure. Yeah, like I'm gonna learn as much as I can about this thing.
Casper takes out the black pearl that Dunby gave him. Begins to do it.
I'm just gonna rub it on the door.
Yeah, well, you're holding it out in front of you, and magic begins to form a connection. Little white glows off the door. Yeah, I'll allow it. I like it.
Because it tells me if any spell is affecting the door, what they are.
I'll tell you there's a spell on it.
Yep.
I can't tell you how to solve it. There appears to be an arcane lock spell put on the door.
Yep. Damn it, I was going to take knock.
I'll take add 10 minutes to the timer.
Yeah.
Well, while he's doing that, wants to patrol the pathway up ahead.
I'll go with him.
Okay. Do you guys all go together now, or are we leaving Casper behind?
Well, I won't leave him alone.
He's not going to move far. He's just going to...
You just want to look into the next room, really?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. There's a door here to the left. Right? There's a door here to the left and straight ahead. I'll tell you what you see. Like you're in this thing, like you look to the left and right, like there's just rubble, like this temple or whatever has been altered in some way or changed. These are like ruined cells or something. All the 6 doors are slightly ajar in here, and this hallway, right? There's like these doorways. Some of them are open, like up here. They're all like ajar. And they fucking rank. They smell like shitter.
Reminds you of home.
What do you guys do?
Oh, Mom's cooking.
Wait, she can cook? This is new to her.
I guess you weren't the favorite child.
Nope, he was the runt. Earth's the smallest of 12.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Alligators make cute noises when they're babies, though.
Okay, I'm assuming that 10 minutes have gone by, and you guys are just doing your thing.
Mm-hmm.
So what were we waiting for? We identified it. We know we can't get in there.
We're trying to open a crypt.
From my studies of this sort of magic, I can't perform it myself, but arcane locks, if I'm correct, they're only available to the person that sealed it and anyone that knows a command phrase to get through. So unless we guess that right, we're pretty much stuck on the outside of this door.
Well, the only one who could even
Let there
speak
be
it.
fire?
Yeah, but we can't say it. We have to say it in Draconic.
Come here.
Earth's gonna return back.
Comes back.
But not because you said so.
Because Earth can't see. Needs a torch.
Let's try a phrase on here. Can you say in Draconic, let there be fire?
Rolls his one good eye and says in Draconic, towards the door,
Let there be fire.
Bellows it out. It echoes throughout the whole room. The door doesn't do anything. You guys look behind you, though, and the fountain begins to spew out like lava, like red stuff begins to goo into the basin of the fountain. The magical
That's cool.
runes glow a little bit.
I kind of get up with a start. Like, what the fuck?
That's right, because you were sitting on it.
What kind of goo was it? Was it water? I mean, I guess it
It's a
wasn't
reddish
water, 'cause it was-
liquid. It's
Lifts his hand and
Is it
talks like
hot?
that, and he thinks he's a magician. Dude,
Is it hot or anything? Like, is it just reddish?
you put your hand like kind of close to it, and
Yeah, just stick your hand in there, right?
it's kind of like a little warm, but not like. It's not like it would burn you. Like you could. Could you dip your hand in it?
Earth's gonna dip a finger.
No.
Does
oh,
anyone? Nope. No. Mm.
Do we
Does
stop
anyone-
her from
Can
dipping
you?
his finger?
Yes, I'm
Can we
gonna
stop
stop her.
her? Can you stop
I
him?
can't.
I'm gonna like mage hand his face and just be like,
What do you do,
5
Earl?
pounds of pressure. He won't even notice.
The goo and lava or whatever. Let me see if I can put like a lava effect out. While you guys are thinking about this, what do you guys do?
Does anyone have a cup? Just hear me out. Does anyone have like a cup?
I have
Wait a
one
minute.
good cup,
Hold on,
and
no,
I'm
no.
not giving it to you.
Earth puts the butt of a javelin into it.
Oh my god.
He's going to try to like coat the bottom of the javelin to see if it burns or not.
Because I'm thinking if I mage hand a cup into it, if it's gonna melt our fingertips,
That's why I'm using a javelin.
and splash the door.
I mean, is the door
Sorry.
still cold?
Well, we know it has to be a spell spoken by whoever casted it, so my guess
know.
is it's probably
like
the
that.
queen.
Yeah, I mean that's what I recall of Arcane Lock. Like I don't.
Right. So let's say it is the queen, though.
Well, Earth's still gonna dip.
I mean it's
Oh,
worth a
cool.
shot.
Earth's still gonna dip
Like
his
that.
javelin into it.
That's cool, man.
Boy.
I try. Like that's what it kind of looks like, guys, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Earth dips his javelin and tries to
It has not changed.
coat
for me.
it.
It's a lot of lag, buddy. You dip your javelin into it, like the goo comes onto the javelin and just kind of like drips.
Is it not lighted on fire?
Not really.
Huh.
What does it smell like to Earth?
Sulfur?
Earth shakes his head. Doesn't like the smell, and he's going to try to slather the goo onto the door using the javelin.
Takes his thing and goos it onto the door, onto the door, the cold door. Nothing seems to happen. What is Min doing? She's going down the hallway.
Min's just standing at the end of the hallway, yeah. Just kind of looking.
Fuck, this hallway ranks. Like, there's just...
Yeah.
You see, like, there's, like, these, like, almost, like... I want to say they're, like, jail cells. Or, like, little cells that people would be put into. And... There's, like... hay or something like that, like, in some of the cells.
Okay. I think she's just gonna go through and, like, kind of try to close the door to see if that, like, mitigates the smell of, like, these cells.
It doesn't really do much. But... I guess.
Well, in case anything ends up coming out of there, like, at least we can see the doors opening.
You stick the goo on the doorway and nothing happens.
Does the door look any different?
Some goo on it now.
Earth's disappointed.
The goo slowly drips down the doorway.
I'm gonna turn to and just be like, say in Draconic, rebuke the dead, open the way.
Oh shit, we forgot about that one.
Yeah, like it's literally on the door.
Oh, wait, what about that?
Rebuke the dead.
And what else?
Open the door.
There's
Open
also
the way.
Rebuke
Open
the
the way.
dead. Open the door.
What was
The
that
way,
other
sorry,
word?
the way.
There's that other word too. Sapris too.
Oh wait, yeah.
Oh yeah. Just start spewing like anything.
Just go
you
through
can.
the dictionary. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember? Wait a minute. The word "separate" was written in a certain mysterious goo.
Was it? I don't remember that.
Was it green or red?
Don't recall. Says Zephyrus.
Nothing. No effect.
Disappointing.
I'm gonna say to it's like, you said door. It's meant to be way. Say way.
You guys,
Open
he
the
says
way.
this name though, like out loud. Like a chill like runs up your spine a little bit. Like it's kind of uneasy.
Oh, that's bad.
I feel like I'm hitting Casper, but he repeats what he says.
Repeats what?
Rebuke the dead, open the way.
No effect.
Well, I mean, to rebuke something is to to criticize it or insult it or something, right? So, and you just said Separus, and we gotta chill. Hey,
Min, do you return to the party, or you can continue to push forward?
Yeah, she's gonna just continue to close the doors.
Close all the doors.
Okay. And now she's gonna walk back.
You kind of get up to this at the end though to shut these doors, and you see something. You see something in the next room, correct?
Oh, what do I see?
See, like some of these like disabled traps. For starters, the cobblestone floor contains 2 of these trap doors, like fell into. Right? You see, like
Okay.
these pits. This is what they kind of look like. Looks like you see another fountain up here, and the 2 trap doors are blocked by iron spikes. So someone put a spike in the trap to like maybe disable it. Yeah, something like that.
Murder.
The north wall holds a dry fountain with an overarching diving dragon, which you recognize. The faint rotten stench pervades this room. What do you do?
Time to prestidigitate. Sent away.
I'm gonna just do that just from my head, though. Like, just.
There is a
Am I
door
able
right here
to-
to your left.
Okay. Can I hop over that?
Can Earth throw her?
Go
Yeah, you can like
yeet.
just you put like your foot like over here a little bit, and you just kind of catch your balance and you step over it. What else is everybody else
Okay.
doing while you guys see Min push ahead?
I'm
Earth
gonna
wants to
yell
hit
down the
Earth-
hallway and be like, "Man, what you doing?
Earth
I found
wants to
another
really-
thing.
Another thing?
Fountain. Door.
Does it have an inscription on it?"
Can I see if there's an inscription on it?
Can you read if there's an inscription on it?
Well, if I don't need to read it, I just need to see if there is one.
There is Draconic written on it, correct?
I'm gonna bolt down the door, down the hallway.
You,
Don't
I-
fall into the trap.
I'm gonna long jump over the trap, like.
Does
it's a
he
10-foot
slip
jump.
on
I think you could just
does he
jump it, right?
Does
Yeah,
he
because you
slip
can
on
jump
some
that
shit?
if you're moving in a straight line and then.
Yeah, I don't know the
you got
jump
long
rules
thing.
because that's kind of weird.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, you
so
just
I'll
jump
do
over, and you're like, I guess you kind of get this look of impressed. You know?
And you activate another trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You read it, and I'll message you what it says.
Yep. Sure. I don't know. I want to insult Separus, but I don't know.
Probably not the best
Stupid
idea.
Separus.
There you go.
Oh, that's kind of okay.
Okay, now I want to know.
This one's kind of darker than the last one.
Does everybody move up into the room, or are we just kind of position where you guys are positioned?
I'm fine with where we're at.
Just tell what it says.
Hey, repeat after me. Let oblivion come forth.
It says
Um,
in Draconic in a bellowing voice.
Let oblivion come forth.
The whole room fills with poisonous gas.
Oh, fuck!
Yep. Earth might kill you, Casper.
No, Casper and Min both make con saves.
Oh shit!
You yanked yourself out of there so quick. You're like, no!
Yoink! It's a 9.
The DC is 10.
Oh,
I got a 14. I dropped to the floor because I'm so small, like a smoke thing. Like
It comes out pretty quickly,
rock and
kind of
roll.
expecting maybe some danger. It goes like through your armor if you're wearing like, because
Right.
I look at your model, it's kind of cool. But
She's not wearing a.
you try to do it.
thing.
You just like the poison fills your lungs before you can get out in time, and you like
Would
just
I pull
kind
her
of
out?
yeah. Like pulls her out, and you take 1d10 poison damage. And also
gotta
I
be
think it's
waiting
for
for
half. So
Yep.
you do not get hit with. So it's 8 poison damage total. It just
So I get-
comes in briefly and just dissipates in one round, though, right?
Okay.
So it's not like a persistent thing. It just breathes it out real quick and just like it just vaporizes into the air. You resist it, but unfortunately, Min, you like you were kind of caught by surprise by it, and you are poisoned for 10 minutes.
That sucks.
Earth's gonna look at.
What the hell
at
does that
Casper.
entail?
That means
Or
you
it's
have
gotta be wait for
disadvantage on
Casper.
attack rolls and saving throws, I think.
I mean, we could just wait 10 minutes. Like,
You feel
I
mean,
terrible.
I'm like getting pretty hurt here. I could probably.
Like food poisoning, you know, man, it's something like that, you know, just something that churns your stomach.
I
You
guess
have
I'm posing
diarrhea,
so
like-
easily,
yeah,
I
that's
can't.
really bad.
Earth,
Okay, you said you
Earth
need
picks her
some
up.
healing.
Earth
Flip-flop?
picks her up. Just
Well, I was
carrying
thinking
her.
like if we take the 10 minutes for your poisoning to go away, I can use hit die.
Okay.
We want to take a short rest right here?
No, it smells like shit. Let's go back to the other spot.
No, wait. There's
Before
another
we do that
door.
though,
Yeah,
did
but
anything
we don't have to wait
change
here
with
10
the fountain?
minutes.
So this fountain.
Yeah, did nothing else happen? Like it was just a trap. Like
That's what happens.
ah shit.
But you
Wait,
make
hold
a
on.
you just
Casper,
look.
come out of there.
But Casper, you look at like Min as you know, you kind of question that. Make an insight roll.
Oh no. Oh no. I know exactly what you're doing.
Just make an
That's
insight roll there, Casper.
That's an 8.
Yeah, that is what it is. What do you guys do?
Earth's gonna carry
Uh,
Min back to the other room.
Reaches
Hold
across
on,
and
hold on,
grabs
wait, I wanna
Casper
try
and
one more
pulls him
time.
over.
Casper, come here.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's gonna bop
Wait, Earth,
Casper
Earth,
in the
can you say that
fucking
again?
head.
Like
wait,
bops you in the
hold on,
head a
can
little
you say
bit.
that one more time?
Like pretty
Say
much
it.
just like "Ugh." Child discipline.
Casper, tell him what to say again. I want to see if it actually happens again.
I've got an idea. Okay, so hear me out. This could be long-winded. So the first was rebuke the dead, open the way. Let oblivion come forth was the second. So oblivion being where you may go when you die. You get poisoned, you die. Min, go touch the door. Because you could be on your way to death.
I guarantee you I am not on my
I'm,
way to
I'm
death.
carrying Min. I'm carrying her
Just
back.
like,
all the
no.
same.
Min refuses
Wait, what?
to have you carry her.
Right?
No, just I'm coughing. I'm surprised by what Casper said, so she's gonna be confused. Be like, okay, where am I going?
You poison. No move.
Okay. Don't let your healer die.
I'm still gonna hit Casper right over the head. Just a straight up discipline shot for children.
I'm older than you. Like, I'm 93 years old. Like,
Doesn't change the fact that you're smaller than her.
Are we going back to the other door? Or are we just standing here?
yeah, I'm gonna make my way back to the other door. Like, I'm
Okay.
like, Min, I think you should touch the door.
Which door? The door that was the
Yeah, the locked
skeleton door?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll move your characters back there. Does Min want to touch the door?
I'll touch the door.
You touch it, it's cold. Nothing happens.
Repeats.
Can I think of oblivion?
You think of something. Nothing happens.
Repeats the entire phrase from both fountains.
This thing is still like pouring out goo. You know,
Is
it's
it
still.
flooding?
Is it overflowing?
It hasn't filled up yet. It's just kind of the goo is starting to fill up slowly but surely. Like
We haven't tried lighting this on fire, did we?
We already tried
No.
fire.
The goo, though.
you haven't. Only thing. Is the only one who's messed with the goo.
I like
It's
the.
still on his javelin.
Hey, light that goo on fire. I say that as I walk out of the room.
I'll pull out my Zippo finger and I'll just be like.
You guys see Casper pull out a Zippo finger and try to touch this goo.
Yeah.
You guys just stay in the room? While he's doing it?
I walk out of the room.
I'm after that
Pretty much
time.
pulling
I watch him.
Can I like?
Ur's out
Move yourself
there.
in a position where he touches the goo. So you guys are there, correct?
Yeah.
Ur's
You
got,
touch
like,
the
a-
goo. I'll have you just make a d20 roll to see what happens.
Oh shit!
It's kind of like an experimentation type thing.
Ur starts thinking.
Are you
about
proficient
him
with
in
like
that goo.
alchemy at all, or no?
Nah, nothing like that.
I
That's
actually am.
Rolls a
That's
4.
a 4.
It explodes a little bit. Casper is like knocked back. Casper can make a dex save. As a small explosion, like probably like just 5 by 5 feet, like explodes in front of him. I'll do.
Oh, that's a nat 1.
So you take. So there's a thing with like saving throws, guys. That's kind of a cool little house rule. You roll a 1, it's critical damage. You roll a 20, it's a save. Like you take no damage. You completely resist the effect. I roll just 4 damage on 2d6, so you take 8 damage
Ur
of
laughs.
fire damage as you're blown back.
I just
on your
had an
ass.
idea.
Ur
Why don't
laughs
we
even
put?
more.
Is that goo still on the door?
Yeah, the goo is on the door.
Oh, go light the goo on the.
It's
on
mostly
hey,
like
when
drip.
you get up, light the.
It's mostly dripped down to here though, and there's just like a little bit amount, little amount.
No. Well, I could put the goo on the door and then light it. If it explodes, it might blow up in the door.
I mean, Casper was trying to be kind of careful about it,
Yeah, I was trying to be like.
He wasn't dipping, like trying to just streak his finger across the whole fucking thing,
Well, we could put the goo on the door and then light the goo on the door on fire.
DM, can I walk up to Casper?
Of course.
Don't eat him.
I'm gonna check if he's alive.
I got like the singed eyebrows, like like the mad professor thing, like.
Adam Savage, are my eyebrows still there?
Min, do you want to open that door up?
Yeah.
Make a perception roll.
Okay.
Just kind of walk
That's
in.
a solid 8.
Just like an empty room. What do you do?
Light the goo on fire on the door. That's my last idea, and then we can leave.
Probably see this other door and be like, "Hey guys, there's another door in here. Let's try this way."
Ur has a. Does anyone have a glass jar, jug, anything you can keep stuff in?
Yeah, this is like pocket explosive. This could be pretty useful.
Oh god.
If anybody's proficient in alchemy, they can make a roll.
I am.
Make a roll. Cannon.
All right. D20 plus 2. So 13.
You got it.
Oh, sweet. Vial of explosive.
Oh boy.
Can I put this in my arrows?
Stupid Casper.
Kanan is not in Discord, so I have to search for him. Are you just hidden mode?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'm online. There you go.
There, I've linked to you what it is.
Okay. Oh, neat.
I'm still thinking about this rebuke the dead. Open the way.
Let's just blow. Wait a minute. Let's just blow the door up. That thing has enough kickback to maybe break through even with us.
I did say that several times, by the way.
I don't have any
Let's just do that.
range.
No, I mean a lot of the stuff, not just like a handful.
Do you want to level this? Like this?
I mean, we could just chuck in a torch in there.
No.
from far
Bad
away
idea.
with your mage hand. How far off is your mage hand?
30 feet.
Can I just tie
I mean, my
one
mage
shot
hand
into
can then
Casper?
throw it, right? Like,
Erd's gonna try to use grab a handful of this the goo and just like cover the door in it.
Ur takes it and starts to goo up the fucking door. The like lava, like red goo is like smearing all over it. He's using all of the materials, Kanan, to cover the door. What do you guys do?
All the extra stuff or the stuff that I had?
No,
Did you take some stuff, Kanan?
I thought you gave me 2.
That's all that was left. So Kanan takes all the remaining goo in there and puts it into
Okay.
vials or something, Kanan?
Yeah,
Or
I'll
a
put it
jug.
in a couple.
Or your
I'll
water
put it
skin
in
or
it.
something?
I'll put it in a jug.
Okay.
I have
put it in
actually-
a water skin.
Drink it.
He puts
All
it into
right.
a jug. So Kanan actually takes the remaining amount, and then the there's no more goo left.
All right, I'm gonna grab Casper. I'm gonna drag his ass out of the room. I'm gonna toss him to the other side of the room.
So I have the goo.
Yes, you have the
so-
goo. You have the 2 vials of goo.
So I've looked at this, fellas, and if we drink this, we can breathe fire.
Give to
Okay, I give you one.
Nope, bad idea. Like,
Why not? He's
gonna
already
try-
mostly dragon anyway.
He's gonna try and blow up the door. Like,
That's. Hey, if it happens, it happens.
I'm keeping one at least.
No, he's not gonna use it on
I
a
am.
door.
Although
Under nice cover.
He's not gonna use it on a door. He's just. I want one.
I thought of I thought oh, I just want it. Oh,
You
okay.
just
That's-
won.
Damn
That's
right.
fine.
Love it.
If you want it, I'll just keep both.
I'm gonna be in close range, so
Um,
yeah, I'll take both.
Yeah, you got 2 potions of fire breath. I have 2 ideas here. If so, the next room over is death and decay, and this was we were supposed to rebuke the dead. Maybe we're supposed to go blow fire off in that poison gas area. I've seen poison go off because it can be volatile, and I don't know. Can I do another alchemy check, see if the poison might be flammable?
The poison was just let out like in a small gas, in the room.
I know.
just
I'm just wondering if
dissipated
it's
real
also.
quick.
I'm also wondering if it would be a flammable gas.
Unknown.
Oh no. Okay.
Do I still throw Casper out of the room?
Do you?
Yeah.
You throw Casper out of the room, I'm assuming.
I step
Probably.
aside to not catch him and let him fall to the ground.
I chuck him like a bag of potatoes.
Min?
Someone said earlier.
Let's go to Min real quick. I think Min is in the other room. What is she doing? Is she going to open the thing up now, or what? Are you going to open the door?
Well, she's looking at the door. She's waiting for everyone else to come over here, but they're not coming.
I know
so
she's really impatient. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
We're all like,
call Min. I'm gonna call Min.
Min, come. See something cool. Bring torch.
if it doesn't work, we're leaving.
I have one more idea. I've got one more
Oh,
idea.
We have,
Come
we
on,
have
let-
one more idea.
Let Herb
We
be a
had-
demolition
We
man.
need to keep moving. This is probably big. So
Yeah, it's gonna
I
be
don't
a
know.
big explosion.
yeah, I don't
We-
want to be around for that.
We have been working on this door for at least 40
We've been
minutes.
here for literally an hour, so I'm gonna
Uh,
I'm gonna hide behind the door. Go ahead and explode that.
Bring a torch.
So, are you guys
Yeah.
putting the goo on the door and throwing a torch at it?
Yeah, but
Sure.
I'm doing it from a safe distance.
Okay, well, define
take,
safe.
I'll take the torch.
Move
I'll
your
take-
character
I'll
to
take
where
the
you think a
torch.
safe... Okay, so
I can't-
Casper's going to do it?
I'll take the torch in the mage hand, and yeah. So
Are we moving into the room over here, and then you're going to mage hand it?
Yeah.
Like, I'll move you,
Yeah.
like, here. So,
yeah,
both-
around the corner.
Yep.
Both vials
Right there.
are used. Okay, so both of the potions of fire breath are used to goop the door. The goop has a slime and like the lava kind of like effect all over it. Casper takes the torch with the mage hand, and it slowly guides, the little hand that's guiding forward through the dungeon. And it just touches it. A loud fucking explosion goes off.
lifts up his hand.
Emphasis on loud. We're fucked.
Like the whole, like, I'm gonna say, like, the shockwave. I'll make everybody feels a shockwave like reverberate through the dungeon. So like,
Earth pleased.
but Casper, even with you standing back behind there, you just get to make a dex save with advantage.
Okay, cool.
Get fucked.
Here's that Nat 1.
The DC's 13.
I have 8 HP. Don't do
I'm
this.
gonna. Can I like?
Oh, that's a 1 and a 2.
Yes.
So you passed. You didn't critically fail, right? With our new like saving throw rules.
That's a 2.
Yeah.
It's a 2 with advantage.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But five overall.
Okay, let me roll my complex roll here.
He's he's hairless now. He's butt naked, hairless, and sinews.
I rolled pretty low. So you fail. You take 8 points of damage.
I'm knocked out.
The shockwave knocks you out, and you take a stack of exhaustion as you drop to 0.
Oh, okay.
Min is gonna.
He's hungry. He smells fried cooked meat.
Min's gonna rush over and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, before that happens, both of you roll d20s. If Casper rolls lower than you, then you can do it. If he rolls higher than you, we roll a death save in secret.
I rolled an 18.
Sure. You're kind of expecting this, this shenanigans to happen anyway.
I crit.
So
The one time I need a crit, like.
I rolled a d20 in secret. Our death saves are rolled in secret.
Not another one.
If I roll 5 or lower, if I roll 5 or lower in this death save, you take another stack of exhaustion. You run over there and you heal him. You just take 1 stack, flip flop, and then Min heals you. How much do you heal him for?
I healed him for 5.
Okay. You just wake up from being like shockwave, just like reverberates through your body.
Fucking open.
The door is open.
Thank God.
Thank God for that.
The hinges fucking blow off, guys. So like,
Earth's head in there. He's the one that popped it open.
Are we going in?
Dumbass down there just did with Earth's job.
I'm gonna.
The metal door is like on the floor over here. I'm saying it's like blown off.
You are going to sit in the corner and you're gonna take your rest and use your hit dice. You are not allowed to touch anything anymore.
Earth's going in.
Going to sit there, or I will cast Hold Person on you. Do not make me.
Look. Can I be like? I was gonna go with the less explosive option. Someone mentioned really early on when we first looked at this door about like turn undead, and I was thinking with the rebuke and things, and I was like maybe that, but I don't know.
You run into the room, but you can't see anything because you don't have dark vision.
He has a torch, I think.
No, he doesn't. He left his torch way back in the room.
No, I grabbed one.
Okay. So you have a torch now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, before I go into the room, I'm gonna pass Casper and call him a dumbass.
As soon as you walk into the room, I'm gonna say the torches that you guys lit has been an hour, right? Just dinking around. They go out. So anybody who had a torch goes out.
I had an unlit one though. I did have an unlit one.
You can relight the new torch. Or you walk in and you just get this strange feeling as your torch like goes out. Maybe it's the coldness of the room that snuffs it out. Just like uneasy in this room. And I'll describe what you see. I'm going to describe what Ur sees before his torch goes out.
I haven't lit my new torch yet.
You want to light it?
I would like to light mine. I have a tinderbox I can use it with.
Cool.
All right, I'll give it to you.
There's you just saw like 5 dusty sarcophagi, 3 to the north and 2 to the south.
Oh, time to rebuke some dead.
Stand end to end in this silent chamber. Each is carved in stone. One of the coffins resembled a noble, maybe an elf, and then your torch went out before you could get the whole description of the room.
All right, Earth's gonna put away that torch since he knows it just died on him. He's gonna pull out his meat cleaver and he's gonna check each tomb.
You can't see anything. You're blind.
Can I? I'm gonna make my way in.
Well, there's a small light over there.
Aren't you supposed to be taking a short rest?
You need to take a short.
Okay. I'll take a short rest, I guess.
So the group wants to take a short rest, and is going to feel around like a blind man.
Yep, exactly.
He's got 10 minutes to do it, right? So
Yeah, 10 minutes go by, right? Is that what we're doing? We're letting Urs search the crypts as a blind man.
Yeah.
I'll go stand adjacent to it. Well, I'll take. Man, let me have the torch, and I'll at least go over there.
Okay.
Roll my die.
All right, I have a torch now.
Okay, let's turn on the torch effects for you.
I got it.
Cool. Damn it. I don't know why my phone keeps making that noise. I'm sorry, guys. With the torch now, you can kind of see what you're doing, because the torch, like, fortunately, Kanan shows up and the whole room kind of gets lit up, you know?
Yeah.
Praise Bool. I'll finish the description. One of the coffins resembles a noble, like an elf-like humanoid in ceremonial robes. There's an altar with images of dragons carved into its black obsidian. It's set in the center of the west wall. A single candle burns brightly on the altar. Next to the candle is a small whistle in a crystal flask.
Ooh, a whistle.
Give me that
Er's
flask.
gonna take that. Er's gonna take anything that looks valuable.
Anything that's not pinned down is in Er's pockets.
Does
I'm gonna bring it
this.
to the group. Yep.
Tombs open.
Ah, shit.
And
Oh, it's like Aladdin,
Bring
guys.
it!
Why'd you take anything?
And the tombs enter as we roll initiative, as is surrounded by skeletons. And that's where we'll end our game, correct?
Find out next time on D&D.
Literally, Er's
Adventures
idea.
of
The
Zid.
tiara's here. This is what he's thinking. Maybe here, so he's thinking everything valuable.
The skeletons start to come out. They're all like have their weapons drawn. They don't say anything. They have no mouths to speak or air in their lungs to speak breath. Kanan, you see the horde of the undead begin to surround and begin to chop and hack as he has disturbed the crypt. To be continued.
Find out next time.
Cool. Did you guys have fun?
Do-do-do-do.
Sorry.
Like we're gonna have to unleash the wolf.
I mean, I was getting scared I was going to lose another character.
No.
You should literally. You should have let have done it. But no, you thinking your mage hand could do everything, but nope. Yeah, and you made your bed. Now you gotta sleep in it.
I don't know. Nat 1 and 2, like that's
Exactly.
Shout out to the 2 crew.
Now you're bald. You got no eyebrows. Your skin's like a motherfucker. Your outfit's burnt off. You look like you got yourself like a 3rd-degree tan
I was already kind of tan
from
so,
Europe. So that's like your orange color now.
yeah.
Turks and Caicos.
You're orange. You're technically just overcooked orange chicken to
I love me some sweet and sour chicken.
That was brutal.
This is the reason why when he passed by you, called you a straight dumbass.
Hey, as would it be inappropriate since the door is now open?
Close it.
Would it be inappropriate? Would it be inappropriate for you to tell us what the solution was?
For what? Oh, the door?
The door.
Yeah, since it's already open. I don't know if it'll mess with the other stuff later.
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to really to it? No, I will not.
Yes,
As a good DM, I will
Please
remain.
do it.
It will be remained a mystery.
Guys,
Come
put it
on,
somewhere,
don't be a
put it
don't be a
somewhere in your
stuck-up.
notepad to ask at the end of this campaign.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, do you remember
If
like
we live long
20
enough,
sessions ago? Like it would be more than that.
if we
Oh,
live
yeah.
long enough, though.
Someone, I'll leave a hint. Someone did mention the solution, but you guys just didn't do it.
Was it the turn undead?
Blow it up. That's pretty much Earth
That was
solution.
the only
up.
one that I think we didn't do. Turn undead. And then I wanted to go blow fire at the other altar.
I
That
mean,
was
yeah.
the only
Did
two
we?
I
Did we?
So there's
did
a
we speak
50% chance.
You were
Well, I
close,
was thinking,
guys.
did we speak the like
It's
the
definitely
Oblivion
Turn Undead.
thing?
Because that would be a trap.
Just in case, DM, I'm sending you my spare character sheet.
It's just a few skeletons, the other two guys. So what happens is, if you guys are like short resting and this happens, like does this, the short rest is essentially broken. You guys want to get up and fight. Yeah, if
they
you guys
can
want
still
to.
short rest.
Yeah, but if they
I'm
get up and
sitting down.
fight,
Me
yeah.
and Ur can
He's out
probably
for the
take
count,
it.
and I'm with him.
Okay, Cool.
Yeah. Me and Eric can probably take it. I'll probably go berserk.
One other rule that you guys probably might not be doing, maybe flip flop. It's an optional rule mentioned in the DMG, but I consider it a base ability, right? That every character has. It's called the Healing Surge action. You get to use your hit dice as an action, and your hit dice refresh after a long rest.
Yeah.
When I get your D&D stuff ready, it'll be there for you, and you can see it, and you'll be able to click the hit dice.
Boys, you need to know one thing. Ur's only got one more rage on him, and he's not going to use it until we actually get to the meat of the dungeon.
That's fine. Just start swinging, and I'll go werewolf.
Yeah, if it's only skeletons.
Yeah, I was planning on using the new skills the DM pulled up on us.
Yeah, exactly.
The Shield Shatterer?
Yep.
Cool, I love it.
I don't know. We'll figure it out next.
Pretty much heavy swinging shield shatter.
Yeah, that you can use. So the heavy swing is a base ability that all martial classes can use, especially with martial weapons, I'm going to say. So like your sharpshooter thing, Kanan, anybody who has martial proficiency can use that ability with any like bow. So you don't have to go into sharpshooter if you don't want to, just to get that -5 + 10 ability. But the cool thing about sharpshooter is it gives you don't get any disadvantage or anything behind cover, right?
Yeah,
and long distance.
I think I buffed that somehow too. Let me take a look, because I saw sharpshooter, but it was one of those kind of things that I don't like it how, again, from a game design standpoint, that players have to go into like either sharpshooter or great weapon master just to get this ability, which should just be a base ability, really.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I might.
You have to head off, guys.
See you later.
See you next week.
Thank you so much, men.
Well, I'll think about it. And next week, if I take, I might switch out of the feat then, because I'm kind of our perception guy, and my wisdom's only a +1, but it'd only be a +2. Huh?
Get alert.
Alert doesn't increase my perception.
But you won't be ambushed at all because you'll know it right away.
It gives you +5 initiative mod, plus you're immune to surprise.
Yeah.
What was the other one you were talking about? You're talking about inspection or whatever, right? What was that one called? The feat?
I wasn't talking about anything.
Sorry, Kingdom. What was the other feat you were thinking about?
No, I was just saying, if I don't get the feat, I might put it into ASI and bump my wisdom so I can have better perception.
Cool.
So I don't know.
Could you take like a half feat? Are you sitting on like an odd wisdom? Or?
I am. I'm sitting on 13.
Yeah, you can take a half feat.
Half feat?
Yeah. That's where you get the 1 point in a stat, and then you also get,
I don't know what wisdom ones there are for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't.
I'll look for you, buddy.
Well, I can look too. I'm not gonna. I can worry about it later because we don't have to do it tonight.
You can get chef.
Hold on.
I actually have a rogue character who is a chef.
Earth's taking that. Earth's taking that no matter what. You guys are picky eaters. Earth's gonna be cooking for all your meals.
Elven accuracy, but you're not a half.
Observant. Yeah, increased wisdom by 1, +5 passive wisdom, and passive intelligence. That's pretty good, actually.
So here's what I do with observant. I don't really like the idea of passive stuff, like passive checks are just fucking stupid, really.
Well, I think it's mainly just for stealth, really, for wisdom and.
But how it works in your D&D is the DM can roll for you in secret. So there's absolutely no need to have passive wisdom scores. So a roll is made, there's no sound effect or nothing, and the DM will see it in the combat log. But what I've done is I've changed it so you get +2 mod to perception and investigation, and you can read lips.
+2 mod for investigation and what?
And perception.
Oh, so that would probably do pretty good then.
So I kind of bounce it out, right? Instead of giving you full-blown advantage, which I think would be too powerful.
Well, I already have advantage.
Plus, it's because the reason why is you can choose between intelligence or wisdom. It's a half feat, like Casper was saying.
Oh, okay.
So that's the only change I made to that.
Anyway, DM, let me know what you think of Earth's older brother.
Oh, this new character sheet? I'll look at it in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. I like looking at the pictures, more or less.
All right. Well, I'm a bounce.
Thank you, Kanan, for showing up, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll figure out what I'm doing with my character by Monday.
Did you guys like the dungeon crawl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so
Kinda
far.
like the
I
style of
love,
adventure.
I love the,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love the pet
I-
Casper. Casper's
like-
a complete idiot. Why?
The door thing turned into like, especially like when Min was like kind of getting bored there, and I'm like, this is just 3 guys just getting really frustrated and like, we're gonna get through this fucking door, because like Caden's character probably wouldn't be that
guys-
invested in it, but I
I mean,
I want to do it.
Hold on, no.
Casper
Hold on.
would be as a character because he's intrigued by like new shit. So like
But it's
he
still
wants to know what's on the other side of that door. He wants to
Blow the fucking
like
door.
wants to be smart enough to also like beat the door. So,
but
I
yeah,
want to
you-
win.
Yeah,
I
you
wanna
lost
win this
against
chess
that door. The fucking monster with only 5 intelligence, -3 to investigation, and all the king caboodle figured out how to bust through the door with brute force. And Casper, with the Casper and Kane with the highest intelligence, literally
Hey,
failed to figure it out.
No, firstly, I was talking about lighting the goop on fire on the door for a while, so it wasn't
Yeah,
just
I
you.
know.
I hit every solution here.
Yeah, no, but your voice was just too small compared to Earth.
Yeah.
So it was Earth's plan before yours.
That's fine. I don't care. Caden does not give a shit.
I know, like Casper's got a high intelligence. Mitchell does not. Like when it comes to riddles and stuff, I'm hopeless as hell.
Yeah, but yeah, I probably didn't play that in character very well because I was like, well, I want to do it now. Like we've already spent an hour on it. We gotta get this fucking door open.
Yeah, now everyone in the dungeon, every creature.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing that
They
everyone
heard the
knows.
explosion. They're like, "What the fuck was that?"
That's why I think that's why I didn't take knock actually, because I was like, oh, arcane locks, yeah, sure, and then knock lets you access it for 10 minutes, but it's an audible sound for 300 feet, and I'm like, fuck that. Like,
It'd be
Yeah,
great.
the
It'd be great for
explosion
like
what's more quiet. Yeah, sure.
if you took the sorcerer,
like subtle spell, yeah.
Yeah, the sorcerer adept magic spell. Then you could do it, and then you can cast it silently.
That'd be cool. That'd
That'd
cool
be
for
like
knock.
good for like a rogue sorcerer or something.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Like an arcane trickster, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Mm.
All right. Well, I'm a bounce now.
Yeah.
Cheers,
I'm off.
buddy.
Same here.
See you guys.
See you guys later.
But yeah, let me know